with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela? Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R.Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R.Kelly? You want to help R.Kelly? Then get some counseling for R.Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero. And stop the damn dancing. Act like you got some goddamn sense, people. Damn. Don't playing around here. Whoa. Hey, you with the afro. Give it a rest. Beat it. Put the music back on.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And it's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
You don't listen to 12 play every time you have sex, though.
But don't 12 play gotta believe I can fly?
What?
No.
What? No!
What?
No!
What?
Space Jam soundtrack, nigga.
That's way the fuck after that. That's a whole nother R. Kelly. That's a whole nother R. Kelly.
That's a whole
You got 12 play R. Kelly and you got Brain Space Jam. I want to get done. R. Kelly.
Alright, so check this out.
My son said, wasn't I believe I could fly? On 12.
12 play. On 12 play. We can't do this podcast. There is a generational gap.
No, hold on.
We cannot talk about that.
Listen, son. Alright, let's name all the songs on 12 right now.
That's a fucking hindrance.
Let's name all the songs.
Mr. Kelly has been indicted.
Hold up, what's going on?
There's been a warrant.
Bump and Grind, Honey Love, You Remind Me of My G.
No.
Do you remember G was that on 12 play?
No, it is not.
Here's a 12 play fail.
That's what Google is for, 12 play track list. But what's the point, son? Why we even looking this up?
Because I want to see like
It's gone.
what's his
He's
name?
done. He's
It's
done.
done.
If he dies, he's dies. He's dead.
Dies.
And he's dead. Here you go.
There you go.
Alright, your body's calling, Bump and Grind. It seems like you're ready. Alright. 12 6 minutes. Oh, okay. So,
Got it?
what album is You Remind Me of My Jeep on?
It's on some cover that's blue. Like it's some kind of like more 90s looking.
Is that one with like letters like tp.2.com, some shit like that?
I don't remember, but it wasn't 12 play. It was some other album.
Freaky baby.
But
yeah.
yeah, man. So my dog.
Oh.
So this is the first podcast of the year,
Happy fucking New Year.
2019. You feel me? And it's beginning with my niggas say, was it? I believe I could fly on 12 play. That made my morning. That just made my entire afternoon.
I don't need anything else.
Nope. Welcome to the Fly with Bats podcast.
Hello.
What episode is this, dog? I never remember. Let's see. Let's look this up. Let's go on a field trip, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're usually right. You are usually right. But we're on 72 side A.
Wow.
Whoa, my nigga be hitting them.
We almost had 100.
Almost. Well, we kind of. I always say we kind of technically been hit 100.
I mean, if you count.
I'm just saying, just like counting with the official
Size and such,
yes.
yeah. I be so frustrated sometimes looking at people that's past 100, knowing that dog, this thing has 170. There's almost 200 podcast episodes on this entire website, son. You get me? But once again, officially, we're 72. Officially 72 side A. You hear me?
Yeah.
This that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on Facebook as that, but on all your other social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out or you ain't gonna find your boy. And for 2019, I'm here with my brothers.
Man, what up? What's good? It's your boy D-Mac. I'm still in the building, and you can catch me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, and follow my clothing line at YourDig504, also on Instagram. And yeah, it's 2019. I think it's gonna be an epic year. You dig? And
my nigga got jackets.
Oh yeah, and I got jackets.
There's
which
jackets
are
now.
Super fly, super extra dope, and super fly. They've been doing really good. I'm kind of proud of that. It's a lot of fucking work though, man. Like that shit has really been eating up the hours in my day, but it's worth it. So it's all good. But yeah, I'm here.
So you're not cursing them out for the 2019?
No, I'm gonna let them live for 2019, bro. I'm turning over a new leaf.
All right.
I'm turning over a new leaf, man. Like we're gonna do things different now.
I can get with it. I can get with it.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Posse Wine, it's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the room. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG AlphaJo, no E 504, bitch, and that's for you, Lamarty. That's for the 2019. You get that in your face. See? And I'm here, sideA. I ain't listen. This year, I'm just taking everything full throttle. Who the fuck knows what I'm gonna get into this year? Might be your mom.
Might be your
Might be
mom.
your mom. I like that.
It might be your mom. Might be your mom. It might be your mom.
Your mom, your mom, your mom.
Your mom.
Your mom, your mom,
Your mom.
Wow, that was amazing.
It happens, man. You know, it just happens sometimes.
Sometimes it's a musical podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all, welcome for the new year, man. We in this thing, man. We're in this thing for the side A. As you already know, we're gonna talk about how everybody has had to survive R.Kelly, apparently.
Yeah.
Everybody, dog.
You dig?
This is
Cover your
crazy
crotches.
shit.
Oh my goodness. But before we get into that, we gotta let y'all know how we do things. First up, man, we started off with that starter section on side A. In the starter section, we get into the hot topics and, you know, such that's been happening on the social medias and on Google and on the Facebooks and all that and all that. After that starter section, we get into that bats nerd out moment.
Yeah.
Well, niggas can nerd out about whatever the hell nigga feel like nerding out about, because everybody's a nerd to something. After the bats nerd out moment, you got some sports?
Sports, fuck yeah!
You gonna-
I sure do.
Got some Joe Sports Corner. And after that, you know, we get question of the day. And after that question, we say it's turned over to side B. When, you know, we get into other things that we gonna talk about on side B, man. For
Yeah.
people that's been listening, y'all know what them things are. Lick your lips, suck your fingers, ETOUFEE is in the building. So, you know, before we get into all that, let's get into the scroll.
I'm trying to find the scroll.
So first up on the scroll, shouts out to the Your 30 podcast with Marty and the Arrogant Observer. I felt like there was something I wanted to tell them niggas, but now I forgot what I want to tell them niggas.
Boy, the way Marty hit that, what's his name? I thought that was genius. I ain't never heard him do that.
Oh, he's been doing that on reviewing that for
Right,
a
that
while.
shit was- I love it. I love that. I
And,
love that.
dawg, I was saying then we just recorded a review on that, and we just tripped out and joked out because we have had an ongoing joke that Lawrence don't listen to reviewing that. We talk about like comic booky nerd shit. Like it's like
Boy, Lawrence, I listen to all that shit.
nigga.
Man, you can skip by old Lawrence. Nigga just pop our old L there with that bullshit. I'm listening, and I'm the y'all bitches ever seen.
Bro, he ain't never said nothing.
Where's the quiet one, nigga?
You hear me? The reason why reviewing that has the opening theme song that it has is because I want to troll Lawrence a little bit because he's such a Steven Universe fan. And like that,
Really?
well, you already know. Didn't you say he was Steven Universe? He looked like Steven Universe. That was.
I did say that one time. That more like Steven Universe.
But he loved the compliment.
And here to save the day.
Yeah, but like I made that theme song and then afterwards was like, man, Lawrence ain't never gonna hear this. He don't even listen to this type shit. But no, he does. He's always listening. He's always watching. Marty, you gonna get beat up. He gonna get beat up by your co-host. I'm just respecting the game, man. What's up, Arrogant Observer and Marty Edwards? You feel me? I say, you see who I say first. Also, shouts out to the Misbelief Radio Show hosted by DC Paul, featuring Oshun, Fat Girl Nola J. Steele, Malik the Historical Geek, and us. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out besides us. Said Oshun League. Okay, that's all
Brian.
good.
You said Jay Steele?
I mean, Brian don't be on the show. Be a producer. Shouts out to Brian. Big ups to Beautiful B. Also, on the Lake Podcast, Sleeping Beauty, Chelsea is me.
I know we're in India.
Or she's one of the creators, but she ain't around no more.
She ain't around, but I don't know.
Frankie Cola.
And Cola.
On the lake. Also, We'll Figure This Out podcast with my dude Jay Skills, Lito the God, and Kiki. The Four Misses in the Mic podcast is currently on break, but go check out the episodes, man. They have a whole season one up there for all y'all people, specifically and especially ones that are married or in long-term relationships. They got all kind of great talk for y'all to be hearing, man. And, they all talking from experience because they all, they the ones we say they got the rings and the things. They got the rings and the things. So
talk about it.
You can listen to what they bring. Therapy Noir podcast with El Michelle, Roxy's Way. Sugar Sass and Sarcasm podcast with Kanye and them. Hip Hop Nerd podcast, Glory Jones. 50420 podcast with Sam the Magic Man and Zeke. Zeke, right? Yeah, Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke.
Fuck With Your Ear podcast. Metal Handle Guy podcast. What up, Kyle? Black Guys Next Door podcast. What up, Kamari? No Dope on Sundays podcast. What up, Lil Carcom?
I met one of the other podcasters from No Dope on Sundays. Was it Sunday? It was one of them days, like this week, and he subscribed to us, you know what I'm saying? Because I said, yo, bro, we be shouting y'all. He said, y'all do? I said, man, check us out. Boy, subscribe to us right on the spot.
Good shit. Well, shouts out to No Dope on Sundays. T-Pod podcast. I don't even know who them is.
That's my homegirls, Tammy and them.
Did you get them to subscribe to us?
Listen.
No, you didn't.
I'm on it.
You fucking didn't.
I'm on it.
We've been shouting them out for probably 2 months now, and they don't even know we freaking exist, and we're just shouting them out.
I'm on it.
Literally since 2018.
We're in a new year. We're going to do things.
And I'm literally sipping tea right now.
My leg is blunt.
Like that there. The Talk Brothers podcast, the Home Video Hustle podcast. I fucks with them dudes, dog. Like
do they know that we shout them
yep,
out?
They do. They shout us out sometimes too, bruh.
Well, fuck.
I mean, like I stumbled across them, dog, because I was looking at like Tales from the Hood 2 reviews and shit, and just seeing like what the different podcasts were saying, and they reviewed it, and they had a funny ass review to me because the way they run it like how we run it. You know what I mean? It's just like two niggas talking and they crack their jokes. It don't seem like super formal. It just seem like niggas running it, but they know they shit. And they're not trying to like keep up with the most latest movies that come out. It's really Home Video Hustle. They pull something out the crates. They make sure they both watch it and they talk about it. Or sometimes one of them, it might be their first time ever seeing it because they do some deep cuts on that joint sometimes. They be pulling out movies. I'm like, I've never even heard of this. Okay, guys, you're going to make me go do my homework. So, yeah, it's a different joint. I think they like in the East Coast or some shit. They ain't even in the South. So they did a one East Coast podcast followed by this West Coast podcast with Mcds and them. Living millennial. We are living millennial. You heard me?
In the 2000s kind of world, I'm glad I got my person.
My they. But big ups to them. They're on, like, I think episode 3 of their joint. And I listened to their first episode. I got to get caught up on the rest of theirs. But, just on some love, D's out here on the podcast. So it's like, what's happening? Get yours in. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, without further ado, guess we could get into this starter section, man. Let's get this.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Work, where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me what it be.
Slaughter section or starter section?
Man, it is a slaughter section. Because,
for lambs.
oh my goodness.
Or the wolf at least.
Oh.
Alright, I feel like slaughtering something today anyway.
So, we only watched part 1 of the whole R.Kelly, surviving R.Kelly, surviving the world. And, it's one of those things where, like, we've been talking about this podcast for a while, how, bro, like, the facts in your face about R.Kelly. I stand by, son. He married a 15-year-old. He pissed on a 14-year-old. And when Torre asked his man, do you have underage friends? And he looked to the side and asked, what do you mean by underage? Define underage.
If I recall correctly.
From that point on, nigga was done. Especially as an adult. Like, me and Joe was talking off mic about how whatever you was listening to as kids, whatever our adults was listening to, whatever our parents was even listening to when the culture was different. Don't that's not your fault. Your fault is when you get awakened. Your fault is when you realize, wait, 1 + 1 = 2, that this and this is wrong. When you realize it's wrong and then you still say nothing, do nothing, don't give a fuck. That's when you got some issues. But some people are defending R.Kelly because of he's so intrinsic in their childhood or so intrinsic in their young dating life that they blinding themselves to the fact of, say, bruh, that don't mean he ain't fucked up, no.
That's the part I want to get to. Now, thus far, I haven't really seen any of the physical commentary of how people are trying to apologize for him. So what I want to know is, what are people, like, what is the logic? Like, what is the actual logic? Because to me personally, is like, it's black and fucking white.
Right.
Like, you see what he's doing, he's a fucking piece of shit, and it should be full fucking stop right there. It should be.
But son, this shit ain't
like, how are people flipping this shit in their mind where it's not just black and fucking white?
I mean, this shit ain't new, dog. People been so used to flipping this shit. We've been flipping this shit for decades as well.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the sex nursery in this documentary ain't got to tell me nothing that we ain't been knowing. It's become like old hat that he's a pedo. What you saying, Joe?
It's so deeper than like R.Kelly that like why niggas let it pass. Nigga like R.Kelly because they let the everyday average nigga pass in their schools and neighborhoods.
Also true.
Take that in, and that is coming up in conversation.
Yeah.
Like dog, like in high school, I remember girls fucking with older niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a thing. You know what I mean? And at the time, I as a teen myself was just like, I think those niggas that are older are very weird.
Yeah.
But we hating.
But
that's how we was looked upon.
Right, yeah.
We hating even though as a young boy, and then what happens is the cycle becomes the young boys start doing it because they had it done to them. And they had it normalized for them.
Or like they try to go out there league and try to get older women.
Also
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That happens, but it's not as the norm. The norm is these young niggas, these old niggas preying on these young girls. And us being like, what the fuck? As if that was a 1 point of wokeness we had.
Niggas be like, man, I remember niggas did it when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was cool. So therefore, it wasn't that we let R.Kelly just go by because he's a star. We had let it go by in our culture before R.Kelly even appeared.
Yep.
That's very true.
Yep.
That's
very
true.
As well as we did let him go by because of what you just said.
Right.
But everything you just said is yes. Everything you just said is yep. Yep.
Like, it's like a very large problem.
It's part of the community.
Dog,
before we even look in the black community, America is
just
great.
The world.
The world.
Just us as human beings, really.
It's accepted. Like other parts of the world, young brides, betrothed, and all that shit is happening.
Egyptian time.
You know what I mean? It's so, but we just make it down to America. We look at rock and roll. We came with like, no, they say they bringing up Elvis, they bringing up this person, they bringing up that person. It's been a thing in culture, so it's not. It's just a thing. You know what I mean? It's been one thing that was accepted. We look at how people were adults at a younger age too. This is how your great grandma was like 15, raising a family and shit. Things like had to shift, and sometimes when something shifts, everything don't shift at the same time with it.
But then I also got to tell you how much is ingrained in American culture, because remember I told earlier in other podcasts how it's in the Constitution in some states, not even the Constitution, but some bylaws in certain states that you can marry if it's okay by the parents someone at a younger age. And remember I talked in another podcast how there's a show on TV that like promote, like I wouldn't say promotes, but like
the fact that it's on TV says a lot.
It sets a platform of pedophilia right in front of your face, as it's part of gypsy culture in America, where this 15-year-old girl can marry her like 19-year-old cousin. You know what I'm saying? Or 19-year-old male, or 23-year-old male, or 28-year-old male. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like she has to be courted by these older men.
Yeah, like it has to be like a official little process to it and shit.
New Orleans, that was a way back in his slavery times, like and even later on in times where they were like courting young Creole girls, where like Creole women like will get their like light skinned girls to get courted by white men. Like,
That's part of black culture, slave culture, all that. And then if we even take it fast forward to just our New Orleans modern culture growing up, your juvie. Having your juvie is part of New Orleans culture to the point that is a slang for your lil one.
Yeah, that's my lil one.
That's my underage, that's my young chick. That's my young dude. It wasn't even just for niggas. Chicks had their juvies too.
I respected that if she was like 18, 19,
That's
20.
what I'm about to say. Let me put one caveat. Now, when I used to use that term, that's the age bracket I would think about that as, like between 18 and 20. Like you just that little young girl chick. not below 18 like in high school and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Like,
I do know how some people.
If I'm like
Devin,
24,
Devin,
you
Joe.
in college, I'm in college.
Joe, y'all, that's y'all personally because you guys are.
I know,
trash,
no.
'cause
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not
That's
trashing
all
the
I'm saying.
beats.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying personally.
But I remember older
Like,
niggas talking about high school
like high
chicks,
school chicks, though. Yeah.
saying that's my little juvie. You heard me,
Yeah.
slime? I'm just
Yeah.
saying, yeah,
True.
me now,
True
baby.
that. True that.
Know what I'm
True
saying?
that.
Like
Yeah.
it's part of our culture
Yeah.
too.
They were
It's
coming
part
to
of
the
Southern.
trying to ignore that
Yeah,
at
coming
all.
to school uniforms to them fucking.
My niggas just have flashbacks. Look, we've used this terminology before, Bats. We're not going to say, nigga, I'm not saying you using the terminology is the problem. The fact is, the terminology comes from some sinister place.
Yeah, it does.
Which is
It
fucked
does,
up when
though.
you realize it, because we ain't realize it when we were
Yeah.
saying
Why nigga
it.
don't use it
Yeah.
no more?
Right, they don't really
Truthfully,
use that shit. Yeah.
truthfully.
Nigga, I ain't heard myself or anybody around me. None of my niggas, none of y'all say that
So,
shit
yeah,
ever.
ever.
But in the
Only
times,
in past times.
but when
back
we
then.
were growing up, that was the norm.
But that was part of our music and our culture. It's
part of
It was
culture.
cool to have a juvie. It was
And-
cool to be a juvie.
And it was not.
Because they had girls sing about juvies too.
Yeah, I said that. It went both ways with
And
it.
so like,
but it's still not.
It's not.
It's not. And like
not.
once again, you got to be held accountable when you realize that part. If you don't know that part, I can't smite you.
Right.
But you can't sit up here and know that part and try to defend it like you asked before, justify. Some cats was bringing up, well, why they just bringing this up right now?
Oh, man.
What they got to do with anything? Niggas bringing up Hugh Hefner and Elvis. They dead. What they got to do with anything?
I told
Y'all
somebody,
niggas be wanting white privilege so bad. I hate when niggas bring up a white nigga to justify a black nigga's fuck shit when you can still be mad at both.
I told a nigga, dog, I said, today we're discussing pedophilia.
Come on.
Tomorrow we'll be talking about sex and sex cult leaderships in the Playboy Mansion.
Bruh.
But today it's pedophilia.
Even if you're talking...
Pedophilia and Hugh Hefner has his own problems, but we're talking about this in pedophilia.
Even still, when they bring up an actual white male pedophile that's rich, it still don't hold no weight. Stop using that deflection tactic, dog. This should be really this, Joe. Today, we're talking about R.Kelly. You want to talk about Elvis Presley? We can do that as well in another motherfucking thread. But in this motherfucking thread right here,
That's what I'm saying.
it's R.
Today
goddamn
is this.
Kelly.
This is
It's
all.
R. Kelly, son. On your own, without R. Kelly being your impetus, how about you bring up these white niggas? How come y'all don't bring them up unless you want to defend a black nigga?
Then I went on deeper and further and said, let's worry about our own community and take care of us first. You know what I'm saying? Let's deal with us. You know what I'm saying? Because if we want to get deep into it, maybe, you know, Hugh Hefner's are all our problem, but if we want to put it into, like, our community, because we're always looking at, like, we need to take care of our own and handle our own problems, R. Kelly is a real big eye problem that we need to handle.
And who did he learn it from? You want to bring up these older white niggas, dog? That's
Like,
the problem.
like
He
white
probably was
people,
looking up to the Hugh Hefners in them and thinking it was cool. So that's why you got to get him now so our next generation ain't looking at him thinking it's cool. Dumb motherfuckers.
Then I had to get another homeboy of mine because he was like, man, I don't see why niggas bring this all up now in the third. I was like, say, son, you know what I mean? Maybe, like, you know, one day, you know, I ain't trying to say your daughter, but like, dog, like, just imagine, dog, it'd be your daughter or your sister, dog. You know
But Paul, you said I ain't trying to say your daughter, but
No matter how you try to apologize for saying that, before you say it, you're about to fucking put the man's daughter into this shit passively.
passively deep.
Whatever
Listen
smoke
to the
you got
words.
from- Yeah, no, I know. I understand. I'm like, nigga, what?
I ain't trying to say your daughter, but if your daughter.
I don't even read the rest. I'm like, boy, fuck you.
You might as well pull out the dick and not even come past. You might as well just say, look, with your daughter. You might as well just say it. You might as well. You might as well just pull the dick out.
God.
Whack.
You know what? If such and such name.
Oh, we saying names. No, names get you beat up. Wow. Names get you beat up.
Just think about her when you think about R. Kelly, son.
Oh, man.
But you know what I'm saying?
Man. Oh, man.
Then your daughter said she like to sing.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Double down. Double down.
You had a 16, you don't fold, you double down.
Oh my God, son. Oh my goodness. This is when keep talking shit, son. This is when this happens. This is when this happens.
Dog, niggas trying to be like, man, we should let this go. Or like, man, this happens in American society. Why niggas should have been over this? It's like, nigga, but it's not. It's never. It's only over until it happens to your little girl. You know what I'm saying? Is it over then? Is it over what happens to your little singer?
This is what happens to you, Joe.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
It's the niggas gonna do to
If
you.
you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have, are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it.
If you stop talking about my daughter
I will
now.
not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
They gonna find you, Joe.
And I will kill you.
You know what's gonna be out there? So why you ain't send this interview to Kelly?
My son said, why you say this? Okay, real.
You gonna send this to me though? You gonna,
Oh, God.
R. Kelly got your daughter? I don't got your daughter. I'm just telling you, R. Kelly got it.
Bruh, but these niggas like, because the thing is, when a lot of this information came out previously, it was in, because that's the thing, this documentary been getting made all year. We've been reported on this documentary when it first came out, and I saw a lot of my friends on Facebook and such, like being like, oh, well, the proof, or like just being, but that's R. Kelly, I'm gonna listen to his music anyway. And I'm like, yo, like, it's 2018 and y'all still defending R. Kelly as if we...
Y'all are beyond, dog. Cause
his music ain't that good, goddamn damn. Is Rape Your Daughter good? I ain't never heard no music that's Rape Your Daughter good. Never in my life. I don't think that even exists. That Rape Your Daughter good music. That's how...
Your daughter, kidnap your daughter, brainwash your daughter music.
Because we as a culture let him piss on a 14-year-old.
Let that happen.
We let him marry the 15-year-old.
But we let it go because the law said it was cool and let him go.
How hypocritical.
The
law was like, it said it wasn't him, couldn't have been him.
Because of a birthmark on an ass cheek.
Wow.
Come on,
Really?
son. Come on, son. It's
We
like...
let that shit go, dog.
I just enjoy the fact that we at the very least see now that this is a problem. You know what I mean? Because I said on Facebook, dog, we got to evolve. We got to be evolving as a culture, dog. What was cool 10 years ago can't be cool now. Niggas be like, when I was 12, nigga, you're 40 now. Nigga, it can't be cool no more, son. So the 60s ain't cool for 2019. The 20s ain't cool for 2019, son. So you can't bring up 90s, which was a lot of rape cultures. What we've learned now in the past couple of years was ingrained into it.
Into American threat.
Bruh. It's crazy. So even though the 90s was where we grew up and we have, of course, nostalgia and great memories of the 90s, we can't act like perfection is what it was or that we aren't growing, aren't we? Or we aren't more smart or more evolved than where we were. That's just life, nigga.
R. Kelly is not caught up in a case of like, well, he had sex with a girl who he thought was older but wound up being younger. No, this nigga has a actual like fetish of going around high schools and going to malls.
Fuck Demetrius. That nigga Demetrius.
Yeah, no,
the bald black nigga. That nigga there.
He was a fucking
That's the bald black nigga we kept laughing at because he kept
Ice Cream Man.
realizing that, oh shit, look at the shit I done set up.
Ice Cream Man.
That's his fucking name.
He's the Ice Cream Man.
He's the Ice Cream Man.
Scoop him up, R. Kelly.
Bruh, he's scooping them. He's just realizing it live. He's like, I'll go to the high schools and R. Kelly. I would make it known that R. Kelly's there.
Right, he had his friend say, he said,
That'd have been my first question. Why are we going to high schools? Why are we at high schools?
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Aaliyah used to always make him laugh so much.
used to
So
ask
because she
walk behind him, he used to giggle and have ice cream.
hold hands, and be touching each other's
was
booties.
silly. They were silly.
It was a beautiful thing. So I didn't think nothing of it. I asked
I didn't
him.
think
I
nothing.
asked Robert. I said, are you diddling that little diddly do? And he told me no. He told me diddly no. Diddly squat.
Diddly squat. Oh my
It was
God.
killing me. Demetrius was killing me. Him
Dude,
and
all three of
Javante,
them.
that chick,
All three of them.
that woman. She out here trying to get sympathy. Bitch, you was helping.
Right,
You
you
see
was
him
out there.
fucking these teenagers in the goddamn, what you
In
call
the
it?
studio.
You collected. When R. Kelly said, get me some girls, they'd be like, oh, so, we got our home girls that's like, over 20 and shit. No, he really literally meant girls.
She was the first brainwash, dog.
Go get the little girls.
I'm mad at her. But I'm not too mad, dog, because you was.
I'm mad though.
You
right?
You was the biggest victim because dog nigga had you at the true palm.
You right, but
Nah,
she's still my
she's
mad.
still fucking comparable. Fuck
Yeah,
that
we in
shit.
2019 and you
Fuck
just
that.
decided
We
to
not
come
about to play
forward
these
with some of this
fucking
info.
games.
She ain't just
No,
decide.
She saw
was
them.
comparable. She seen the shit.
She saw Leah
you're
fucking
a
him
human being.
at
Fuck all that.
15. That's like almost 30
She
years
15.
ago. She wasn't 15 when that happened.
No, she was grown, right?
No.
She was a backup singer or dancer or something.
Yeah,
No,
son.
She was like no, like 17.
She
I
got
thought that
no.
shit said a backup dancer.
Yeah, she got pulled in when she was young. You're right. But by the time a lot of the other shit happened, she was the older one bringing them in because that's what she was saying. Me and Leah's friends.
Much older though, dog. Like 18.
But wasn't she also the one that stayed there for years to help him get more bitches? Cause that was that chick that was there pulling in bitches over like the next decade.
Right, though we not giving nobody no pass. That's kids.
So even if she was young for the Aaliyah situation, she stayed on board for a lot longer, dog.
Stayed there.
So that's what making me side eye you anyway.
When nigga a prisoner of war.
You right. You have merit. You have merit, dog.
Only a very small piece of that shit counts. That doesn't give you a pass still.
But they got some time that's happened.
Nigga that brainwashed you to where you don't think for yourself. You're in a cult. You know what I'm saying? You know niggas that kill themselves in cults.
No. Like
some part is on you. But dog, like you gotta understand like the power of the mind.
I'm understanding all that and
well,
still
you can
saying
say that for our fucking Kelly then. Exonerate him.
The thing is, he is sick. He is sick. He's very sick in the head, dog. Something is literally wrong. He's been molested as a child since 7 years old.
But we're not giving him a pass for none of this shit.
Nope.
No.
He's getting crucified.
Because there's a lot of people that get molested that's not out here being pedophiles and rapists. That's something also to remember. Because a lot of times people be trying to use the fact that people, I don't want to fuck over people that's been molested and such. But like sometimes they use it. No, I'm just saying sometimes as a separate thought, sometimes people use it as saying, oh, this is why such and such gay, or this is why such and such touched in the head. And I'm like, yeah, that might be true for that might be true for that person. Yeah, it might be absolutely true. But do not negate that there are literally thousands of other people that don't let it out in that manner. So we can't just only put the onus on that is all niggas saying, even though it play a part.
It plays a part.
It play a part, son. You right.
Not enough for me to fucking exonerate them of their fucking part in it, though.
What really needs to come out when they was talking about when they were showing the early parts, like that you talking about, Joe, of R.Kelly getting molested and such, it really made me feel like, think about like, man, you know how many little boys out here that don't feel comfortable talking about that shit, that like just been touched, and even if they don't let it out being pedophiles, they probably let it out in so many other unhealthy, fucked up ways that, because even one of his brothers who brought it up, he couldn't even get his words right to really speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And that make you wonder, like, so you got a trauma in you, nigga, that you're not dealing with.
Right.
Agreeable.
How many people out here just hanging like on by thread because everybody don't get the money and the fame and the power to be able to do what have you?
There's a lot hanging on by thread, and that's before the molestation.
Real, without the molestation.
Yeah.
So you don't throw that on top and want to add to a child's fucking brain makeup.
And so a nigga also can't read or write.
I mean, just generally speaking, but
I'm just saying he's stupid, and he's fucking been molested. And he's like fucking being bullied.
Boy, they spent a lot of time talking about how he was a bitch ass kid though.
Yeah.
Every time you looked at Robert, and it was so funny coming from his brother that's in jail. The nigga in jail, still in the jail get up, son. Saying that was hilarious. I'm sorry. He had a little lisp. Man, you can stare at Robert for too long. He'll cry. And I'm like, saying, damn nigga, you getting turned on by this dog? Like Brother Kells?
He younger though. He the younger brother.
Hey man, he having memories or thoughts or fantasies. I don't know, dog. They all seem to have something kind of off.
Yeah.
Touched in the head.
Touched everywhere.
Oh no.
But the thing is, though, like,
dark.
You know what I mean?
Dark.
At the very least, R.Kelly should be stripped away from all airways and public, figures of music.
Some spots have done that already.
It should be across the board. He should be, just fuck him on that. That's the very least.
Yeah.
At the very most, he should do some kind of jail. There should be some kind of like lawsuit against him somehow. If there's like a way to put Bill Cosby, there gotta be a way to put this nigga out.
Ain't it trippy that he's never seen jail time? Except the closest was that video that he got off. That was the closest. And that still happened, like you said earlier about being a different R. Kelly. That was a... He done done a whole lot of raping.
That's when nigga did his final form.
Nigga.
That nigga was freezing at the final.
Bruh, that's major level R. Kelly when that happened. So he had gotten away with so much and he still wasn't taken down. You know what I mean?
That's trippy.
That is very crazy, dog.
That nigga lawyer was a beast.
I would like to
watch that case again.
A nigga could kill somebody and get time easier than raping. And it's like, dog, like...
Well, because the thing is it's statutory, but it's consensual.
I just feel like anything that leaves a living victim is worse than a dead one to a degree. It's it's unfortunate that person dies so they don't get to live out the rest of their life. But when you gotta live with what happened, nigga, and once again people made different, dog. That's fucked up to see you could get away with that shit. Like leaving living victims. To get away with it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Is that the power of money and fame?
Yep. And influence.
Music.
talent.
That's bad.
Like we put people that have talent. Whether you talking in sports, whether you talking in art, or whether you talking even politics, we put people who have talent that can be monetized on pedestals. And when you make them to godlike figures, I mean they can't be touched. We talking about a nigga. Like we talking about this right now. He's gotten away with freaking molestation for years. Bill Cosby got away with shit because he was Bill Cosby forever. Weinstein, all these people.
Married somebody in front of us.
Nigga, Charlie Sheen admitted to giving hoes AIDS and he ain't even in jail or being talked about. Like, dude, you got power, influence, nigga.
That's
influence
crazy.
is deep.
I
Money
wonder
is deep.
I wonder why Ebony and them, like the girls in the video, why didn't they say anything? Because that's top prime news and no one said a thing about it in the media, of the black media.
Because they was getting paid, son, and they was getting paid good. Especially in the fucking 90s when money was worth way more. Like, you could do way more with way less money then. And they were still getting paid buku, like in terms of what we getting paid now still. Like, I would agree that like at least 90% of all those people that let that shit rock were doing it because they were trying to maintain a fucking lifestyle.
As well as all the celebrities that are not involved in this documentary. I'm looking at John Legend and Wendy Williams and like, John Legend wasn't on 12 play. What the fuck Wendy Williams got to do with goddamn R.Kelly?
Yeah,
where the motherfuckers that was really around him that worked with him and helped him get up there?
Yeah.
Because like they got a few things that come into play, dog. Like when they had that talk about how he was banging the chick, the teenager in the studio, the engineer and the producer, you still producing this shit while he smashing this young chick?
Y'all are there?
You know what I'm saying? But people be knowing, dog, they can't never been there.
Like, you gotta see part 2, because when your balls like, man, I walked in the room and there was a body here, a young girl here in the underwear here, a young girl in the dark room in the underwear there.
They peep this meme that I got from Nell Bride, man, Shaggy's sister, man.
Shaggy's older sister.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's her little brother. I'm sorry. But like, yeah, she shared it, but she been putting up a bunch of good ones. This chick put up on Twitter, how are you separating the art from the person when the art is directly tied to the girls he raped? The songs are about them, and then he used the money he made from the songs to keep abusing them. There is a direct connection. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, there is. There's a prison pipeline connection of that nigga songs.
Prison pipeline connection. That is a double entendre in too many ways. But
oh my god.
Yeah. that one goes deep. That one goes deep. But
oh my god.
It's like there's so many enablers, and you can say culture enabled them, but there's a lot of people that need to be held to task.
Yes.
That aren't even being mentioned.
Right. That's the whole thing. Like none of those people are even being talked to. Well, only some of them, Ice Cream Man got talked to, and whoever dude with the fucking long, slick hair with the back.
Cause that guy with the glasses talk about
he was fucking there
he said something that pissed me off too. What'd he say, man?
IDs and
you let them in the party. You seen all these little girls that look like your daughter and your nieces.
You a grown man, dog.
And you kept working with it.
That's why that boy had to look down, have the interview. That boy had to keep his eyes down the floor.
Like, I saw kids in there, and I didn't say shit.
For years. This was just one of our many parties.
Are you stupid? Bruh.
Ice Cream Man kept getting enough money to make ice cream. Mm-hmm. That nigga kept making enough money to produce. Then the money was rolling.
Then the chick that said, like, I saw a teenage girl in the booth with, I ain't gonna say who I saw her with, but like, okay, really? So you're not gonna say who? Why not? Because it's the main fucking character of this tragic story.
The pauses the dramatic pauses that they were making told more to me than anything they said.
Dude.
It made me feel like there's so much you're not saying.
Most
and that's
communication is nonverbal,
bro, and that's what makes it even sicker. What you're saying is sick, but what you're not saying is even scary.
Sicker. Yeah.
Don't add the music.
Oh, the music made him a super villain.
It's so cheesy. I think the music and some of the production is kind of like, okay, guys.
I just wait for the Marvel credits to come.
What is this, the first fucking 48? Like,
no, it feels like what you say, Joe. Marvel. It feels straight super villain.
Wow. Like it's like the beginning when they put the Marvel sun up.
All these fucking missing is the fucking
R.Kelly Thanos. He needs the Infinity Stones, right?
The glove. Somebody meme that shit ASAP.
Yeah,
voice,
but yeah, dude.
song quality. Sexual acts.
Bruh, he ill.
I don't understand it, dog.
Ill.
But there was, dog, too many adults fucking bear witness to him fucking kids, dog. I am positive of this.
Yes.
And I just really never understand why it just wasn't made this huge.
And the Leah parents so mad. talking about all this, some of shit is lies. I'm like, y'all was culpable to the bullshit.
No, they were also culpable.
That's why y'all trying to protect y'all name because y'all don't want to admit the
fact. Y'all don't want to look like shitty ass parents. That's all that is.
Right. The fact that you was able to get married and you had to get it annulled says a lot.
Right, because you had to fucking...
Where were you then?
Accept both of them, really.
You let your child be around this grown-ass 27-year-old, 28-year-old man.
Unsupervised.
All the time, so we best friends.
Unsupervised.
Where was you when they was getting ice cream?
Yeah, man.
On the tour bus, the door flies back and they see them fucking.
Nigga,
like,
I'm on tour with my 15-year-old. I'm sorry.
Right.
Especially my little girl.
That's my life right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Riding.
I'm the manager.
I'm there.
Right here.
Yeah, right.
At least the parental guardian.
Something.
Yeah.
You are 15.
Easy, right?
And this is a grown-ass man.
Easy.
And he makes sex music.
It should be so easy.
And he makes sex music. And y'all first song was Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Even if I was clueless for the entire time, the moment I would have heard that single,
nope.
Can't be around.
We can't do this.
What the fuck is you singing Age Ain't Nothing But a Number? And there's already rumors that you fucking this nigga. Because that came out around that same time.
Already.
So come on.
The rumors were already circulating.
Like
so it's like...
in the interview, he was hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, man, but
like,
the parents, that's fine to the public. When you're a parent, you have a different type of frequency. You already know, Joe.
I think hiding in plain sight kind of takes the responsibility off of some of these fucking people, son. Like, you can say he was hiding in plain sight, but bitch, you fucking see it.
Yeah.
Like, still.
Yeah.
Still. Like, I can't quite give them that fully. Like, I get the concept of, like, you know, just doing it so out in the fucking open that people are so in shock by you doing it that they don't say anything about it or pretend like it's not actually happening. But we all fucking know it's fucking happening. So
and I'm throwing on top of all that, dog. Specifically, parents, bitch, you know.
Yeah, you know. Plain blank.
I don't give a fuck about none of the other people, even though you're absolutely right, D. If that's your daughter, you got a different vibe, a different thought, a different everything about the situation.
But the checks kept coming in for them too.
And that's why y'all trash. Y'all don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. I don't care what y'all got to say. I'm going to believe Javante over y'all because y'all the parents, y'all let this go. Y'all got no credibility for me.
Right.
Straight up and down.
Why y'all not in this interview?
Nigga.
Right, that's what I want to know. How come y'all not getting fucking talked to?
The Finn in the interview, obviously, I know they most likely extended the hand. You are Aaliyah's parents. They would love to talk to you.
Where were y'all? Right. Where were y'all?
Are they in part 2? Do you know?
They're not.
Okay, because we've only seen part 1, me and D.
And maybe there's a part 3, right?
No, part 3 and 4 coming out, I think.
Today. It's 3-day event.
Okay, we're going to hold that because then maybe the parents might pop up.
They're not going to pop up.
Assuming that they don't pop up, then they're fucking trash.
Straight up. And now your daughter dead and you feel even worse. Because, you know, that information's coming out.
Now you got outrage. You're trying to capitalize. You're trying to get some fucking money for some interviews.
And they also just trying to protect their name. Because they still got to deal with people. You know how much shit we're talking? Imagine people actually around them in their vicinity. Yeah. They don't want to be shunned or shit talk or, you know. Yeah. You know, I understand why you doing it. It's just, yo, you got to take your lick in the midst of this.
Yeah. Right.
That's my only deal. You got it to be like, we were wrong. It was ill of us, but we've grown, we've learned, whatever the hell you got to say. But you can't act like you're victims. Hell no.
If they do pop up on the show, the first words have to be, so we made a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
A few.
We trusted the wrong person.
We trusted the wrong person, people.
We were greedy. Greedy little bitches.
Now everything I can listen to you after that.
Possibly. And they had the whole shit with Sparkle coming. So yeah, so on side B, we're gonna get into more of this. We're gonna get into other parts of it. And we're gonna get into how surviving R.Kelly was even a thing. The main takeaway I had to leave with it was, besides what I said earlier about how, you know, young boys need outlets and how motherfucker, man, protect your kids and how culture was so different is, dude, it's just filling in what nigga already knew. That's the part that gets me the most. I'm watching this shit and I'm like, that sucks.
It's putting a face to a voice though.
You right. I see the reason for it. It still just hits. But when I'm watching it, my anger doesn't go to specifically R.Kelly, you're the monster. I already knew he was a monster.
Right.
My anger goes to all the enablers. From Facebook on to the people like Demetrius and Javante and whoever the fuck else. You know what I mean? It made me more mad about the network. It made me more mad at the people that even...
men around you wouldn't stand up and be men.
Dog, Jigga, what did you see, nigga? Why ain't you speaking? You know what I mean? That's my favorite, one of my favorite rappers ever. But it's like, dog, and you already got your suspect shit with Beyonce and other bitches too. And it's like all these other people in the business. You know what I mean? Look at AJ. That was a story that's on our docket, dog. AJ from 106 in Park got allegations. And I was like, oh shit, what is up with y'all niggas in power abusing it?
Wait, what is AJ talking about?
Dog, he's accused of a sexual assault by a few women.
By two more.
More women.
AJ, really? AJ? Oh, Christ.
And he around these women, he's around these girls, and it's like, dog, like what? And the thing is, I want to get very clear because I was talking to somebody online about this too, because they was feeling like, damn, does every rich nigga, does every nigga in power do this? And I was like, no, truthfully, so if you look at the actual numbers, dog, there's really way more good niggas than bad. There's like if you look at the 100 niggas that was accused or who was convicted of this shit, there's thousands of niggas that have money, that have power, that aren't abusing it as far as we know. So I don't want to get pulled in or sucked into the thought of, oh, you know what I mean, niggas with power, they just fucked up. No, it's just these niggas. You know what I mean? It's not all niggas, it's these niggas. Or those niggas. Those specific niggas, dog. And you gotta watch how that shit affect you. You gotta watch you let your people be around. You know how many kids was around this dude over the course of 106 in Park? Sexually assaulting women.
And and I have never thought about that shit, son. I was like I just assumed basically, dog, that their shit was clean. You know, nothing's going on. Like,
kids.
They have it under control. Nobody's haven't said anything about anything, and now it's him. So hopefully they're not talking about underage women.
Nah, he talking about women. They did not say underage women. That would have been the biggest headline, underage. They talking about, you know, women of age, but even still, dog, it's just the fact of there's a rapist around children. Yeah. And it's just it's just unfortunate. Allegedly. I'm gonna throw allegedly out there, even though, dog.
Time for allegedly.
Even though, dog, like, one, I'll give you some benefit of the doubt. When it becomes a few, it's like, son, why would 5 women decide to lie about you in 2019 when you ain't even relevant? You know, like it makes no sense. You know,
right, dude? Like, that sucks.
Moving on, son.
That
looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm sipping this tea, son. Y'all saw the video of the McDonald's chick who had the encounter with the white man.
Yeah.
Over the motherfucking straw.
Let me say this. The only video I saw, because apparently there's like stuff like around the video also, but I did see the clip of white dude grabbing her. He did, and she's hitting him back.
Yep.
That's what I see.
Oh, she gave him a 6-piece.
Yes.
She was swerving on that.
5-piece, 6-piece from Popeyes.
I'm so mad at everybody around her.
That is what I'm mad about.
And she got fired, right?
She's apparently now this thing on paid leave. McDonald's didn't want that smoke. I bet you any money they fired her, then came back. It was like, no.
Hold on.
No.
Hold up.
No. They didn't want that smoke.
The fact that they tried to fire her.
Because real McDonald's, the corporation was like, listen, I don't know where this McDonald's at.
Right now.
Yo,
we don't need this whole corporation.
We don't need this Waffle House shit.
Yeah, right. We don't need this Waffle House shit for real. So I mean, even if they
double her pay after this, she's the manager now.
She's the captain now. Right. Because the manager took this nigga order after seeing the motherfucker fight with his employee.
Completely
didn't call police,
disrespectful.
didn't take her out, and I put this under Paul's wall. Paul
Marlboro.
I want to say Marlboros, like cigarettes. But I was like, say, son, you know. Like, what would you have if it was a case of a white man, a black woman, and a fair-skinned Asian who some fair-skinned Asians look to as white people. And in that moment, you saw 2 white people, like, make a decision and exclude the black woman out. That man said, fuck the black, because she was dark. He was his employee, but she was a black woman, so I feel like anybody else in that thing, that dude would have said something. But since he was black, he just felt like, what's up with another white guy? And what I noticed with certain fair-skinned Asian people is that in American culture they kind of like bow down to certain white people, like they kind of like let them go do whatever because they feel like they're the superiority and that's the best thing to be. I seen it happen.
You could be absolutely right, dog, but generally speaking, all the niggas was bitches. The fair-skinned Asian, the black niggas.
No,
all
the whole staff was whole ass niggas.
All of them was
I'm talking about being the leader of the ship.
Now I hear what you're saying. You just explaining more and more to me how black women get thrown away, because that was a quote of the R.Kelly shit. When that woman said, dog, no one cared about them girls he was molesting and kidnapping and shit because they were black girls. When that chick said that in the documentary, I was like, ooh.
Let it be a white girl.
Dude, because dog, in the documentary, they're talking about how he would go to these high schools and leave with a chick. And I'm like,
that
hey,
doesn't make any sense.
Ain't none of y'all got a problem with that?
Nobody says anything about that.
At the
No one says, hey, R.Kelly, a teacher, a principal.
Man,
Rob.
One nigga said, I was wondering why we was always hanging around high schools. Nigga, you with him. You with him. Why are you hanging with him
Why are y'all
around
in
high schools?
That don't make no
The fuck
sense.
is always people that are also goddamn accountable, dog. And in this situation too, y'all. Okay, yeah, everybody talk about how she boxed this nigga up and defended herself, but we cannot ignore, like, dog, all these.
This nigga was hanging out at literal high schools.
No, I'm talking about bringing it to this McDonald's shit, like how the people in R.Kelly, like they're accountable, like the same shit here, dog. Them niggas that was on her staff, specifically you black niggas that seen your black sister get her ass not get her ass whooped, but this nigga
snatched up, dog.
He put his hands on her and he's hitting her.
The thing is, he didn't hit her. But he snatched up and he could have hit her, dog. The way he snatched up,
he was trying to throw something, but he couldn't. You know, he was getting boxed up. If he could, he would. Her hands was too good.
Your hands on her, dog. Somebody should at least put their hands on him, threw that nigga out, something, threw that nigga down. Like, dog, there was no way that you let your coworker get down like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Unless all y'all really hate that coworker. Like, y'all must think she's an evil bitch.
I don't care, son.
They must think she's an evil bitch. Fuck that, she would deserve this ass whooping all year.
But it's still a white man, dog. If I saw Omarosa getting slapped up by a white man, son, I'm not going to just let this white man beat the fuck out this black lady, dog.
She has a right to be safe at work, too, bro. Like,
right, son.
You know, like, workplace safety is definitely a fucking thing. Like, they got all types of fucking insurance for that shit, dog. Like, you know, somebody should have escorted dude out of the fucking building. She could have called the cops if she wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, all that happened. Homie got arrested. White man got arrested and such. Yeah, but the thing, only thing on my issue is in the moment of y'all black niggas watched that altercation, eventually pulled her out of it, and that white man was good. And I'm saying on some real nigga shit. Nobody grabbed him up. Nobody put their hands on him.
Yeah.
Nobody jumped in earlier.
Nigga got his order taken.
That was a problem for me. He did all this over a straw, dog. The audacity.
A straw? Damn.
The audacity, dog.
It wouldn't happen like this at that KFC.
Nigga, it wouldn't happen like this in many spots that we know.
But you know what I'm talking about, that KFC with them black women that was like...
beat the shit out that mofo, huh? Wait, which one you talking about? Oh, I'm thinking about... I'm thinking about that chick who beat up, I think it was a Hispanic chick who was throwing, like, who threw the couple drink at the employee. The employee came out and beat the fuck out of her.
That lady beat the shit out. That lady was like a bear to fish.
Y'all be coming at these employees now. No, the customer is not always right.
Not always.
Yes, the person taking your order is human. What you saying though? Who you talking about?
Fast food, bitch. I'll quit this job, bitch. I'll beat for my pride. Nigga, I would think a cheeseburger's gonna stop me from whooping your ass.
For my safety?
Nigga,
right,
fuck you,
safety?
nigga.
No way.
For my safety, for everything, for my respect. A cheese.
For a cheeseburger.
I'm over at Burger King.
A straw. I'm gonna let you choke me up?
For a straw?
For a straw?
No.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna let you choke up no black woman for no straw.
That was a time jumping, nigga. That was a time, y'all.
That was a time. Mm-hmm. Now, if y'all had any time to get away with beating somebody up,
that was it.
Y'all could have got away with whooping that nigga ass.
At least 2 or 3 licks on
a little piece, and be like, I was protecting her, I was defending her right quick because whoopie whoop.
I said, nigga like me would have been on 2 sides of the sword. I'm like, I'm defending her, and also, it's a chance for me to sneak this nigga.
I'm on that really because she didn't need the fence. She whooped that ass.
Right. Okay.
She whooped that ass.
I just want to punch this.
Hold on, baby. Watch out. Oh, nigga.
Don't redirect this shit towards me, motherfucker.
You know how I go down.
and maybe to some slip of a degree, there was some black dudes thinking, oh yeah, man, maybe because she's holding her own, I don't give a fuck. As soon as I seen that nigga, that white boy grab her, I'm on him.
Right, so because once he grabbed her, that was a wrap, son.
I'm on him.
It's a wrap.
I'm on him. She wouldn't even have got to the point to show me she had hands.
My nigga.
I wouldn't even got that far to that to know that she had hands.
So as soon as that boy, ooh. And that's why things like don't happen like that to us.
And I'm angry. And I'm angry that the conversation has now become, again, why black men ain't stand up for black women. And what troubles me is the fact that, like, yes, you do have a point in merit.
Look like she can stand up for herself the way she snuck that nigga.
Black women, you do have a point in merit that there are a lot of black men that don't stand up for you legitimately. But there are black men that do. But when more of these things come up, of these niggas that's obviously not, you just add more fuel to the fire of black men versus black women. And that just, like, gets bothersome because it's like, damn, you right. We do need to get niggas' minds right. But fuck, niggas, this was an easy layup for y'all, nigga. Like, this wasn't even, because sometimes when you when we, like, let's say we on the side of talking to our fellow black brothers to try to get them to understand shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're fighting shit that's ingrained in the nigga head, conditioning. So it's like, this is deep. This ain't as deep. A nigga put his hands on your dog.
Pretty easy, dude.
You shamed, you got ashamed for some easy, for a layup.
Smaller scale. Now, this ain't white and black, but this is like a white nigga. Like, so this dude was talking to this girl, right? And like, he's like, bitch, stop playing me. And he's like maybe like 17. They were like in high school. They're like around 17, 16. He slaps her. So when he slaps her, another dude steps up and he sort of tussles in the third and like how they break off and your boss like, this ain't what you want. But I'm thinking like that's his girlfriend or something. Your boy turns to the partner and says, "Say, son, this is your girlfriend. I heard you doing anything." And then your boss, like, he goes back to the dude he's about to fight with, because like he starts squaring up like what's happening? I'm ready to throw down, for this girl that ain't my fucking girlfriend. And then your boss like, "Man, this ain't got nothing to do with you." And the nigga said, "But it's a female."
Where they from, Joe? I hear how you said dude. I hear how you said dude. He put that accent, whatever they from. He got nothing to do. Nothing to do.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Sounds like Canada.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
So the man said, "Bro, it's a female, bro. You don't want, it's a lady. You don't want no girl, bro." And nigga said, "I don't give a fuck about none of that." And so he goes back and talks to the girl again. And she said something, and he said, "I'll kill you, I'll kill your boyfriend, I'll kill your whole family." And he said, "Bitch, stop playing me," and slaps her again. And so
but who says I'll kill your whole family?
The dude who like slapped her the first time.
Yeah.
He telling that to the girl. He's like, "I'll kill you, I'll kill your boyfriend, I'll kill your whole family," and then slaps her again. And so the dude is sitting at the bus stop.
So he letting his girlfriend get slapped up?
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
No.
So his homeboy walks up to him and said, "Bruh, get up, fight this man." And the man got up, and it was like, he just took his hands down, and your boss like, "Bro, this ain't what you want. I will smoke your ass. This ain't what you want. I'm telling you, but it's just," and he walks close up to the dude. The guy who slaps his girl walks up close to the boyfriend and said, "This ain't what you want," and walks past him. I was like, wow.
So he had a gun on him or something?
I don't know, dog, but I feel like they were the same size. Son. Like, you could have beat this nigga up. Son. Like, you could really beat that nigga up, son. And the other nigga was taller too.
It's a viral video or something right now?
Yeah, son. I watched this, dog.
You ain't got to pull it up. I was just asking just for context.
Yeah, it was a viral video. And I'm watching this shit, I was like, no, how like this is really happening? Like, this man is like scared because he think he might or might not have a gun or might not kill him. But at the same time, you let your girl get slapped up and this man don't give a fuck about none of that.
Dog,
like, what do you like, dog?
What are you asking? What are you supposed to do?
I know what I'm gonna do. But I'm thinking like, what is you telling yourself? Like, what do you do? Like, cause like you like.
This is when you realize you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
That is when you realize
wake up call.
It's for yourself.
This is wake up call.
You
shit,
need to
son.
be realizing you're a bitch ass nigga because the
situation.
fact that you have to think that hard.
Exactly.
Because
why are you even thinking about
my
it?
issue.
I think would have been that close fussing with my girl from the jump. If that's my girl, she like nigga fussing at my girl. I'm already right there.
That's what I'm saying.
So
from the beginning. That's my whole issue in your whole story. Even before we even take it to, I whooped his ass. Before we even got to me having to whoop his ass, I'm with my girl. Before their conversation, like you just said, before the conversation even got that left, you know what, son? You need to calm down. Even if I gotta be like, me and my girl about to go this way, you go that way.
Right.
Whatever to diffuse it before I have to whoop your ass. It would never have gotten to the point of him ever putting his hands on her. So before you had to worry about him having a gun, you was a bitch ass nigga.
Right. From the beginning.
From the origin. From Genesis. In the beginning, the guy created bitch ass niggas like you.
Right.
And he named them you. You feel me? So, nah.
Because anything other than completely just basically handling your fucking business in that situation, you a bitch ass nigga, son.
And this is all the races. This is not even a black nigga thing.
This is not a black
This
thing
is
at all.
all males.
This is a man thing.
This is a man thing. I don't give a fuck how progressive we get. This is still, it will always be a man thing. And this, you can quote me on this, you will not be putting your hands on my old lady or my wife. I'll be damn.
That's the real gender role.
like
How about that for
like
gender fucking
I'll be
roles?
motherfucking
I'll play that
damn.
one.
Shit, she can mow the lawn, she can pay the bills, she can make more money. I don't give a fuck handling your business, boo boo. But I will not let a nigga put his hands on my woman, dog.
Son,
I don't give a
his
fuck.
homie stood up for him, dog. But after a while, his homie was like, "Son, like, are we gonna jump this nigga or something like
That's
that?"
who
That
she
was
need to
something,
be
dog.
fucking.
I was going to say that, but it's fucking true, dog. It's fucking true. She fucking the wrong nigga in this situation. Baby, you're sucking the wrong dick.
You are correct.
You sucking the wrong one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Wrong dick.
Yes.
That's the nigga you need to be fucking with.
If there was ever a time I would advocate cheating.
Yeah, right. This
If there
is
was
the only
ever
time.
a time.
You were talking about a spectrum, nigga. Shit is actually on a spectrum, son.
Bruh.
Say, bruh. This is actually a real instance where I think cheating might be slightly condoned.
That nigga was riding for you harder than your man. If you
Your
don't get that
man,
nigga some pussy, if you don't get that nigga some
Something.
pussy,
Bitch, you better do something.
he don't get the pussy because he didn't sneak the nigga, but he gets some type of something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like interest.
yeah,
like
at least get on your radar.
Dinner, you know what I'm saying? Fuck
Something.
Something.
Because he tried to get your man to see the light, and your man was a hoe.
Yo, man was a real
And them niggas at that
hard
McDonald's letting this girl get handled up, they some hoes too.
shot. Indeed.
And that nigga who took the order, the Asian nigga who, or what have you,
Yeah, you the biggest hoe.
hoe too. All y'all hoes. And that white man the biggest hoe because you got the nerve. What's going on in your life? I don't give a fuck, son. But you woke up that day thinking that was appropriate.
Yeah.
He would have snatched that down. He chose that person on purpose.
Bruh, you thought that was appropriate.
Black girl gonna talk to me like this at my own dinner table.
So yeah, you know what I mean? We gotta do better by black women, dog, but I don't want black women thinking we all fucked up. But
We
dog.
ain't, because you know what I'm saying, they got your boy who sat on the top of a car with his AK-47.
Oh yeah, that was
Speaking
real
of
nigga
black
shit.
You know what I'm
women.
saying? That nigga held his girl, like he was a random woman dog who said she needed some help. Because she called the police and all that to help her escort out the building because she felt safe for some reason. I forgot what was the reason, but it was some legit reason. And this nigga said, all right, cool, it's all good. The boy came with his AK-47 and his bulletproof vest and sat on top of his car and watched her get escorted out and waited for a nigga to try anything.
And he said he'll do that for any of his sisters.
Yeah.
Real.
He said
You know
any
what I'm saying?
black
That's real
woman.
niggas out there, dog.
Yup.
Yeah. They out
You know what I'm saying? One woman got slapped, even though I can't stand the way these niggas think. A whole lot of Israelites showed up, you know what I'm saying?
Man, dog.
Them niggas, you know, they be backwards thinking, but you know,
It's layers to so much.
everybody in the water can't be Marines.
Yeah, dog. It's just a trippy time in the media and in the world right now, dog. And, you know,
We're in the middle of a grand rewiring, and you know that's some growing pains, but you know we're gonna be alright.
what's up with this freaking Migos versus Bone Thugs and 21 Savage?
I know what
Right.
it is.
That
I know what
bitch
it is. It's because of Busy, bro. I think
Yep.
it's because of Busy. You know what I'm
Busy been
saying?
started way early.
Yeah, he just be making videos just talking about rap shit basically, and there was one video where he drugged the Migos into it, but he was giving them props though. But
While shitting
still,
at the same
yeah,
time.
but shitting on him at the same time. So I'm thinking everything just kind of snowballed off of that shit. Now you probably know like more of the current details, but I know it all began with that old video of Busy just basically saying, Migos isn't the greatest rap group of all time, and
So
how
it's old ass don't want to like let these little niggas talk their shit. Little niggas of every generation gonna talk
It
their
was
shit.
like he was kind of talking out of
No.
both sides of his mouth. Like he was saying, let them do their thing, but then kind of say it's just weird. He was talking out of both sides of his mouth.
It's like, no, I respect these young niggas for coming up and doing their thing today, but these niggas also gotta respect that we the greats, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. It's like these niggas, you know, they don't respect that we the greats, even though we see these young niggas coming up doing their thing.
How are they not respecting that? By saying that they're the greatest of all time? That's what like
I
triggered
think that's
it.
what niggas be meaning when they say not respecting the grades.
That
As
triggered
in
it.
not other niggas saying that they're some of the greatest who ever fucking did it on some platform, which is fucking whack.
But we living in the generation of the king, homie. Jaquez. We got the king of R&B. Why the Migos can't be the kings of the rap groups now,
I think
nigga?
Bone Thugs wasn't the king of the rap group back then.
No, they
Hot take.
They weren't.
Oh.
They weren't the king, but they were pretty fucking dope.
They were dope.
They were dope.
I think Bone Thugs say even if we ain't number one, them bitches ain't number one.
I think you might have just summed it up. I think you might have just summed it up.
Straight up.
That was the most swiftest beheading of a conversation.
I think that may be what it is, though, because niggas got guns involved. They want boxing matches. And
Wait, what?
Niggas, somebody want, who that say they want a boxing match?
A boxing
Yes,
match?
it's all kind of shit.
Let me see this. What's going on?
Is it Lazy Bone? Don't have a boxing match? I'm like, what this got to do
What is-
with?
okay.
What does any of it got to do with?
One nigga said do a dice game.
A dice game?
Well, I mean, what this got to do with
my
rap?
God.
Like rap,
Wait a
nigga.
minute. So
Lazy
what is
Bone
it?
wants to, Lazy Bone wants to box 21 Savage if rapper doesn't apologize.
Lazy, go sit
what
down.
in the
dog.
world?
No.
They whole squad tripping.
I
It's
don't
not got to
condone.
do Migos. That just not just busy, and the rest of the Bone Thugs come for everybody.
Bruh, they just tripping.
All
me
y'all
see.
millennial rappers.
Was he just drinking and talking shit, or is he really just like? Is he serious? Like he wants to do an organized boxing match?
Okay,
Because
let's
your
see.
niggas just be talking shit on Instagram Live and shit. Like,
So apparently he's responding to a 21 Savage criticism of Let Me Go Migo. Let Me Go Migo, which is this Cleveland rapper's Migos diss track. Oh, so apparently nigga dropped a diss track on Migos from Bone Thugs, okay? By demanding that 21 apologize. During his critical rant, the 21 called Lazy Bones diss record whack as a motherfucker, and also went on to comment on Lazy Bones' wife's diet,
what?
which didn't sit well. Bless you. Which didn't sit well with the Crossroads artist. Lazy went on the defense once again to demand an apology and challenged 21 to a boxing match. I say if it gets to the point where Savage did bring in niggas' families in and all that, my nigga, let's call up Lil J from Rap-A-Lot. He one of the biggest boxing promoters in the world right now. Let's tell him to get us a fight on pay-per-view, my nigga. Let's hit that shit out and make up afterwards. But don't call my wife another name talking about she eat pork chops and all this shit, nigga. She don't even eat meat. Lazy Bone even extended the offer to Migos in an effort to even out the numbers in the fight, which leaves fans to assume that Busy Bone, Crazy Bone, Wishbone, and Fleshy Bone will be down to scrap as well. Lazy didn't mention Block Boy JB, who also bashed Migos in a diss track. Who also bashed his Migos diss track. At the time of this report, 21 Savage nor any of the Migos have accepted Lazy's challenge. So
That nigga crazy, son.
so we gonna have us a big ass 6-man tag team match, like nigga said.
Number one.
Bone Thugs versus Migos and 21 Savage. You could all just scrap and throw down.
This is
So
gonna
they
be a
wanna play
celebrity death
Smash
match. That's
Brothers?
number one.
This will be a celebrity death match, Ice Cube's version, very soon.
Number
Wow.
two, 21 Savage don't let he can fight. I believe he'll kill you,
I'm about to say he'll shoot you.
but I don't believe he really fight like that. Like put him in a ring. Like I feel like he'll sneak you, but in a ring, I don't think he's gonna survive.
It sounds like Busy Bone shit and originally Lazy Bone shit was about rapping. And when niggas start talking about his wife, he just want to fight. That's all it is.
I just want to keep it respected with youngin.
Right.
Cause I could shoot you like I would back in my Cleveland days.
Right. I just want like this like we got beef between these camps, but really I just want to fight you. Fuck the Migos.
Right.
You,
You,
because
dog.
you was talking shit about my woman. And I know if I just run up on you, I'm going to go to jail. I'm wise enough to know this.
I've done it so many times.
Wow, that is hilarious.
Son, y'all saw that nigga do that parody diss track
No.
of Lazy Bone versus Migos, how Migos will respond?
No.
Oh, man, beat this shit. This shit ignorant.
Let's see what the ignorance of this is.
Drink, Lucas. Lazy Bone, you a lame, man, your whole crew. Hey, Bone Thugs ain't been hot since 92. Since President Click, you like 50 years old trying to beef with me. AARP, I'm busy getting money, I'm about to feed the streets. Yum, yum. Whipping up dope like a baked up, bake that, paste cakes. Old ass nigga, you a hater. Granddad. Quavo, Huncho, a Laker, Coke, Whip, Magic, Shaq, LeBron. Cause I be getting that paper. Hypocrite. Niggas pocket watching, but I bet they don't want no problem. No smoke. Lazy Bone is a pussy I rob. Have his mama in a dress like Robin. Mama was a jet when I jumped off the porch. Had to get it on the stove, no fork. Think he mad cause I fucked this bitch. Had a baby in the mouth like a stork. Rocky, blood, ice. Shoutouts to my nigga Thug. Niggas should raise their grandkids instead of hating on his blood. Made a millionaire all on my own. Got 6 cars and 2 homes. No crazy, lazy, bishop, bless. I'm a dog, I bury all the bones. Take off that niggas, they be hating. No airplay on no station. They can't put out an album. Go apply to be a waiter. If you think you better put your money up and ball, you a better rapper, but my bang look like John Wall. Take a 9 and buy me a faucet. Hit him with a bucket rocket. Shoot him if it try to cross you. Your teeth same color as cow fit. I know why you mad at Migos, cause you old and can't get it up. I know why they call you lazy bone, cause your girl ain't getting no nut.
That nigga is a monster,
He
dog.
is, dog.
That
He
nigga
is.
deserves way more credit than what he be getting.
He has
dog.
so many of these parody videos that's been going viral, but like you said, he should be getting more like.
That nigga is really talented, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he did one about America. I was digging. Like he's done a lot of these joints.
he's done a bunch.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
done a bunch. Like that
Frank
nigga is really
Lucas.
talented, dog.
But I was joked out when I saw that because I feel like I saw this before I even knew what the beef was about. So I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I was joked out. Then I had to go backwards, find Migos versus Bone Thugs in the Harmony.
I like the Offset verse. I think kind of killed that shit off this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I don't know. It's just all goofy shit.
At a-
Them niggas ain't about to box though.
But I'm like at a point as an old head, bruh. Let these little niggas be,
Yeah,
bruh.
We
Leave
laugh
it
at
alone.
the
Yeah,
time,
right. Because when y'all was in that position, y'all was talking about how y'all were the best. Like, little niggas supposed to talk this shit. That's the one things, even though Jaquise ain't got the juice, that's one thing I will give him. You a little nigga, you supposed to talk your shit. You ain't ready. You can't back it up yet. But I'm not going to hit on a little nigga talking his shit, bruh.
Ain't like he dissed y'all.
Right.
Right,
He even tried to specify in my generation. You know what I mean? And I feel like the implied thing if Migos said we the best rap group, they most likely mean it in this generation, son. I hardly believe they're saying we better than Public Enemy, we better than Run DMC, we better than all nigga, we better than Wu-Tang, we better than every rap group that's ever been. No, nigga.
Although
talk your shit.
I wouldn't put it past them if you asked them if they were better than all those people in
They'd be like,
particular.
yeah.
They'd be like, yeah.
But you supposed to say that shit in rap. Talk your shit.
Back it up like when we do got the most platinum
Bruh.
albums,
Yeah.
most hits. You know what I'm saying? Breaking our records. We
Talk
do our
your
own
shit.
videos.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? We come up with different things for the culture. We also got this thing called Quavo Ball, where we go play a lot of football sports. A lot of people come out for that. A lot of events and charity sports.
Quavo ball.
I mean, all of us in the All Stars. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit. That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
Somebody
Talk
say,
your
dog,
shit.
talk your shit if you
You
doing
supposed
it,
to
dog.
be if you
Yeah.
hot and is you
Talk
popping.
people thick.
Talk your shit, bruh. You know what I mean? I just stand by, like what you said, if it's Migos, they got something to back it up.
Yeah,
I just don't like when niggas can't back up their shit.
Can't
That's
back
why
it
I won't defend the backlash that Jaquise get. Bitch, you ain't been showing up.
Jaquise or Jaquise?
Whatever the fuck you say his name. Jaquise.
Jaquise.
Jaquish.
Yeah. You know what I
I
mean?
always thought that was such a funny name, but yeah, not to deter.
Jaquest.
Oh, Kanye and Drake still at it.
Man,
Why?
Kanye
What?
just need to go sneak Drake and see what happens right after that.
What's going on?
She told that man stop following his wife
On Instagram.
Who
Told
said
it to
that?
Drake. Kanye told it to Drake.
Kanye
Yeah.
told Drake to not follow Kim on Instagram.
Because all this other, cause they've been having all this.
Yeah, hard up on that nigga Instagram, like you following the follows or something.
Wow.
Or you seeing likes and Drake pop up or something, and you see his name.
What did Drake say?
You know, Drake don't really be answering this shit that Kanye on. And fuck Kanye anyway. He talk about, all 2019 he can perform in his MAGA hat. Nigga, fuck you, dog.
All right.
But,
You on this kick, huh? Why aren't you performing for the Super Bowl?
you right. They should have got
Right,
you.
Yeah.
Because they know better.
But
That'd be too much of a slap in the face.
He would make all the money.
I never knew till this morning that Drake followed my wife on Instagram back in September. I had to bring this up because it's the most fucked up thing of all, and I just saw it this morning. Imagine having a problem with somebody and they follow your wife on Instagram.
What?
Shut up.
Who
Y'all get the
Shut up,
shit.
son.
Y'all hoes.
Like, shut up.
That's such a diva move.
We truly wish that man the best and pray the same happiness that we have. Kanye exploded on Twitter earlier this month, aired out his grievances with Drake. He accused the cis god of showing fake love, sending subliminal shots on Travis Scott's chart-topping sicko mode, texting his mother-in-law Kris Jenner, picking on people with mental health issues, and ultimately threatening him. What? That was that flip out he did have a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? I don't think we ever even talked about that.
This nigga is platinum blonde.
Sometimes. What he's saying? The first one was Kanye West's Twitter activity has been kept to a minimum as of late, but that all changed on Thursday, December 13th. Yeah, we missed that one. When his timeline exploded with tweets aimed at Drake. The first one was a screenshot of a text message from Free, who said Drake sent and texting Chris talking about how's the family. Yay, still need an apology for mentioning the 350s and trying to take food out of your idol kid's mouth. Your idol's kid's mouth. I'm your idol. Been trying to meet with you for 6 months, bro. You sneak dissing on Trav Records and texting Kris Jenner talking about how's the family. Kanye also reiterated that he never told Pusha T about his secret son. I told you, but it's all love, bro. But don't play with me. You stay too close to be playing all these industry games, bro. Sending
Why you
purple.
tweeting that nigga? Why you at that nigga house?
Bruh.
Why you
Send,
texting this nigga? I know you got his number.
come on, Joe.
I
Talk that
know you
shit.
got his number, dog. You got his email and everything.
Right.
And that man private account. Man, get out of here, bro.
Sending purple emojis when I'm dealing with mental shit. I need my apologies now. Not through Scooter either. Not through Travis.
All right. Who cares, dog? You had this conversation on your phone, my nigga. You bitch ass nigga. If I saw that shit, son,
I was clowning him.
I would have tweeted pull up.
I would troll him.
I would troll pull up, pussy ass nigga.
I would troll him, and apparently Drake eventually called because he tweets out Drake finally called, mission accomplished.
No, huh? See, look, a real nigga did a real nigga thing.
Man.
Nigga called your bitch ass and look what you do. Put that online.
I'm here for all the Drake subliminal disses that will come because Kanye being a hoe. He being a hoe.
Dog.
He a hoe. You a hoe, Kanye. It is what it
Rivals
is.
become your rivals.
I never thought I would think that he a hoe.
I know, right?
You know? He a hoe though.
I always thought he'd be maybe a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit off his
I can
rocker.
ride with crazy.
A little bit eccentric.
I can ride with eccentric.
But not a whole.
I can't ride with a whole ass Uncle Tom
Bitch
cooning
made.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
I can't ride with it.
Uncle Tom, slave master.
That's what hurt my feeling about Chris Rock on that little clip that resurfaced with him chilling with
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. and
Ricky Gervais.
oh god, and Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's the realest nigga in that room.
Yeah, let's find this clip. Yes, you're right.
Don't hurt me.
You will. My feelings got hurt because Chris Rock is like one of, if not my favorite comedian, dog. So seeing him allow these niggas, oh my god.
Is this something he apologized for?
No.
I don't think he apologized for it. I ain't had no apologies.
Oh no. Don't hurt me.
And Louis C.K. in general is in trouble in a lot of ways. Man, he
I
making
don't
all
want to be seen caught with that nigga. I don't know what's up with that. Like, man, get your fucking dick showing ass out
White
there,
people are
bro.
rich, they're just rich forever and ever. Even their kids are rich.
Yeah.
But when a black guy gets rich, it's countdown to when he's poor again.
He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever.
Amazing. I don't think he could do that. I don't think he has those
There's
qualities.
only two. I mean,
like Joe said, Seinfeld's the only nigga that's like,
Seinfeld wasn't for that shit.
like what? Ricky Gervais over there having fun. Like, oh my god, we get to say nigger in
Yeah,
public.
we just said nigger.
He's so happy.
Yeah,
he's
he's
choked out.
happy.
He's gonna say it later.
I know.
no, you don't even understand.
Really?
You don't really know him. Like I've worked with him.
No, like your bit about. I wouldn't use it anywhere.
No, exactly. These two.
We
use
say
that
nigger on stage.
on stage.
You guys don't. That's an
That's
interesting
the
two
difference.
teams
That's
here.
the difference between.
That's right. That's right. We say
can pair
nigger on
up in
stage. You
different
guys
ways,
don't.
but that's definitely a pairing. Who
We
says
say-
nigger on stage? We don't.
Well, you just did.
And once again, you just did again. You just said nigger to say that you don't say nigger. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
You and me say
No,
nigger in
no,
private.
no.
These two guys don't. I don't believe he says it in private.
I've given it up just because it's played.
I don't believe it's. I don't think you've ever said it probably in your life. No. Yeah, that's it. That's the huge difference between you and me, I think.
Well,
you
found the humor of it.
Yeah.
I haven't found it.
Right.
Nor do I seek it.
Nor do I seek it.
Oh my God.
Nor do I seek it as I white man giggle. As I white
I'm
man
not
giggle.
trying to say it neither.
You little bitch.
I love it. Thank you so much.
By the way,
Can I squeeze some
you know what
comedy
though?
out
Jerry
nigger?
all of a sudden having a great nigger bit would be pretty amazing.
Oh,
it would be amazing.
Oh, it'd be
I know
amazing.
because he retired it.
Yeah.
He retired it.
No, he
in
did.
'96.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Anytime you come even close to cursing, people, ooh, shit. Well,
This is an old clip, but it resurfaced recently, and I never saw it. It came out a few years ago, and I was like, Chris,
Whoa, son.
how? Like, how do you justify letting, and you on TV, you know you're being filmed. So it's not like this is somebody has some secret camera, some secret recording. No.
This ain't no private room shit.
This ain't no private room.
I don't know. I don't know if he can.
This is you for the world to see, letting this white man, Louis C.K., you got the nerve to just say it like it's cool.
All day and night, that nigga been like, he just would not
Like
stop.
it's
He was
cool.
He was like, nigga.
I needed Chris Rock to at least be like, I feel so weird about you saying nigga right now.
No, he
Like,
obviously lets
something-
Louis C.K. say it in privacy. That's their thing. Okay, some black people let white niggas do that. I don't agree, but that's what some of y'all niggas do. But while you're in the, well, even Seinfeld tried to nudge him like, this is not cool.
Yeah.
And you even as the black man in the room couldn't take the temperature of, dog, we're being filmed. I should not be letting nigga this white man just get away with saying nigga so fluently and
Yeah.
flowing. Even if there's some understanding you have as comedians, then you let Ricky Gervais say it as he's trying to say that he don't say it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? And Ricky Gervais taking so much glee in being able to get away with saying it in
Dog,
public.
White people have to get that shit out
He
so
was
bad,
like-
dog. Like, they have to say the word. Like, I think they fucking say it in private. He gave him the grace to assume that he didn't. I think they fucking use the word in private.
I know Ricky do.
Like,
That let me know Ricky
yeah,
couldn't
You
wait.
fucking say that shit in private.
Oh, it's one of those kind of conversations.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
I gotta
couldn't
say
believe
nigga.
it. Dog, the
He was
fucking look in
excited.
his eyes, like he could not believe the fucking word came out. He was like, oh, yes,
And
wow.
Chris didn't trip.
He was like, oh, wow, and Chris isn't saying anything?
I'm gonna just say this straight up. Every time this ever comes up, every time this topic ever comes up, I'm gonna feel the exact same way. I'm not ever gonna be with anybody. I don't care if it's Chris Rock. I don't care if it's Barack Obama. I don't care if it's Black Jesus and Santa Claus themselves coming from above. I'm never gonna be down with normalizing the word nigga for white people. I don't give a fuck where you stand by it or where you stand with it when it comes in general for black people, whether you hate black people saying it, I don't give a fuck. You hear me? That's for black people to sort out. But when I sit up here and I see Chris Rock, somebody that has so much influence, because I always go back to influence being power. Somebody that has so much influence to sit up there and allow a white man to so in such a cavalier manner, I don't care if it's your friend, in such a cavalier manner for the public, for public consumption. You feel me? To just say that word, to get away with saying that word as if that shit is not ever gonna not be venom or not be poison or not be disrespectful. Would you let him say that in front of your mama? Would you let him say that in front of your grandma? I'll never respect a nigga letting that shit slide. You hear me? Ever, son. And that's the most troubling thing about this, dog. The fact that you giving power to other motherfuckers to be cool with that. And it coming from Chris Rock, especially, is disheartening as hell, man.
Well,
No.
thank you, Jared. You are definitely invited to the cookout. You can bring
Fuck the cookout. I
don't invite white people to
fucking
cookout, but you get an honorable hug and a good handshake.
at the door?
I'm not into that because it got played. Like at one point it was kicks, but nowadays people invite the motherfucking white person just for being a human being.
Yeah, just for doing regular shit.
No, sorry.
I thought real nigga moments get you to the cookout.
Nigga, but you would think that, but what's the definition of a real nigga moment has become the question mark for some people's freaking measure.
Yeah, this is
real
too.
nigga. This is too easy.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's
Like
very easy.
nigga held the door for a black person.
Bruh.
Invite him to the barbecue.
Bruh.
Like the sweet baby Reid.
They ruined the barbecue,
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah,
That's what I said. I just squinch now when I hear the barbecue just because of shit like that, even though I know your intent. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Right.
It's like,
I pass the torch down to only a few niggas, especially in the white community.
Oh my
Nigga,
God.
watch Jerry Seinfeld for you saying that, and then following up was like,
I'm
saying
glad-
like, hey, I haven't found the humor in it, and I don't seek to find the humor in it.
Respect.
Which is really saying, ain't nothing funny about this shit, and even when you say and you find the jokes about it, I don't find this
I
shit
don't
funny.
find this shit funny.
respect. Yup. Respect.
That's all I can ask for. Like, just making known that you're not feeling that shit in any kind of way, and y'all can have it. Okay, thank you, Seinfeld.
Yup.
Thank you.
Yup.
Thank you, dog.
So
These guys say
this was the most ETOUFEE starter section we've had in a very long time, but that was the starter section, man. Let's get into that Bats Nerd Out moment.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd
That's Nerd Out moment. That's Nerd Out moment. That's Nerd Out moment. Nerd Out. That's Nerd Out moment. That's Nerd Out moment. That's Nerd Out
So first up in the Nerd Out moment, apparently, dog, there's a new Marvel video game in development. I'm amped for it because I've been saying for the longest, dog, like, man, I can't wait for the PS4 to get some more superhero fucking video games. It only makes sense, you know what I mean, for us to have with comic book films and comic book shit at an all-time high. Why would you not Why would you not take advantage of it and produce more superhero games? So there's an upcoming Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order, that's coming out to different titles. But there's also I've been saying yeah, bro. But now there are 2 developers behind Blizzard Entertainment's online card game Hearthstone are getting in on the action.
Ooh,
and they're about
a good ass company.
And they're about to make some shit like, some Warcraft shit, but with Marvel characters.
If it's been done by Blizzard, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
I want to see some. I want to see some, like, how they got the Batman game with like how they do the details for the story mode of that, and how they did Spider-Man.
Which Batman game?
The latest one, the last one. Like just how they did the
Telltale.
Yeah, with the Joker when he was young and shit.
Yeah, the Telltale.
And how they did Spider-Man. I want them to do that, but like with like Xmen.
But Spider-Man ain't like that Batman. Spider-Man's like the Arkham series.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the story is, but yeah, because even in the Arkham series, they tweak the story of how shit go. So it's like you don't get, because in Telltale you get to control different plot lines, like that new Bandersnatch Black Mirror joint, like, you know what I mean?
Still, that's
what I want X-Men to be like.
Yeah, I want X-Men to be like the Batman and Spider-Man, where you get to be freeform playing and shit. Though I would love to.
Yeah, I want that freeform playing combined. I want that combined.
Because that Telltale shit is a lot of you're watching stories happen. You don't really fight. You press over. You press X at the right time. And there's a place for that, but I wouldn't want my X-Men to do that. I want my X-Men. I want to be able to run around.
Yeah, I need to run
do some shit. Kind of like how Ultimate Alliance was. It's just, more updated, more free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, I just hope some shit go down. They say details are scarce, but by the mere fact, because honestly, until I read this report, I didn't even know there was an Ultimate Alliance 3 coming.
You didn't have hopes for it, huh?
No, I had hopes. No, I had hopes for it because they had this campaign saying that if enough people buy the Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 package that's on PS right now.
3 when it comes out?
No, they're saying that they'll get the people, the developers, more assurance that there's a market for Part 3. Even though I stand by common sense to let you know that, just given the movies, but I digress. Apparently, that it's a thing. It's a thing. So shit, I'm just amped. I'm amped because I don't play. I don't get into all the fucking video games no more. I don't have a lot of time like I used to have time to play video games. Right. So if I'm gonna play a video game, there's certain ones that I'm gonna want to play, and I know off the dump that the superhero ones I'm gonna always give some time to.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Netflix is under fire, or was under fire, and had to apologize for calling Thanos a sociopath.
What?
And the description of him when it, Avengers, Thanos the movie hit Netflix recently, and then to change the description because some people do not identify with Thanos being a sociopath.
Get the fuck out of here.
My God, this is where we at, huh?
This is where we at.
This is where we at?
Dog, I knew this type of shit's gonna start happening, dog.
This where we at, though?
We giving fictional characters real rights.
Rights!
You know what I'm saying? That's
Damn!
where the fuck we at, dog.
Damn!
I knew it.
Niggas just roll for Thanos in real life. Don't call him no sociopath.
In real life. No.
Don't call him a sociopath. Why now again? Because I was reading that, but what y'all saying again? I got caught up with something right quick.
They were saying that basically they don't believe he's a sociopath. A lot of people agree with his way, and Netflix should not describe him as that because I guess people taking in that they feel like they're being called sociopaths for believing that Thanos hashtag Thanos was right.
Wow. That is not worthy of writing into Netflix about. If that's your personal opinion of the character and what they say, write about it. Make your website, you know what I'm saying? But we're not about to really be trying to petition Netflix to change the title or have some kind of faux outrage about how a fictional character is being described on a fucking streaming site. There's way bigger fish to fry.
They even argue the difference between a sociopath versus a psychopath and how we shouldn't misname him.
Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of y'all.
Oh, God.
Yeah, y'all got too much time.
Oh, my God, son.
I'm straight on y'all.
He's the villain, son. He tried to destroy billions of people. Come on.
I don't give a fuck what you call him, dog. He's a character that's not real.
Right.
He's not fucking real.
Why are you taking your time?
You taking your time for a nigga that's not even real, son. He doesn't exist. It's a
Why are you taking your time?
Why do you care about this?
Because, dog, you're so caught up in your own fucking reality that you don't know what the real reality is anymore. You think Thanos is the fucking god of your life.
Right. That's where you at, Will.
He said you think Thanos is the god of your life.
Really? That's how that should be seeming.
Dog, niggas be so caught up in the world, dog. It's like in the 80s and 90s when niggas was caught up in Dungeons and Dragons and shit, dog.
Right.
Some niggas be caught up too deep.
Y'all be in that shit deep as fuck, dog.
And that's what's going on with these niggas.
Oh man. Well, shouts out to Runaway season 2 just dropped. It's pretty amazing. I'm just gonna shout that out right now.
I've never seen the first season.
Catch season 1 if you haven't seen season 1. Shout out to season 2. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna probably review it on reviewing that a bit. There's plans. Disney's come out and said there are plans for Xmen and Fantastic Four possibly starting this year, 2019.
Okay.
And I'm like, that means we ain't gonna see the movies for a minute, but I'm excited that the wheels are getting turning, that we're getting close to something happening. We're seeing, like you say, the X-Men games. We're just seeing my X-Men on fucking screen.
Yeah.
You hear me? And the Marvel way, because you know Marvel was just hitting.
I already know that shit's gonna be epic, dog.
Everything Fox has gotten wrong, Marvel can get right.
They
They will get right.
Yeah, they get that shit right.
Not only will they get right, they fuck ups will be way better than others fuck ups, like Sony and Fox will be fuck ups. I feel like Disney can't, like, they fuck ups are still a success.
Yep. And like, cause it was all, and there's been this talk about for some reason Hugh Jackman had had credit in the next Avengers movie, so people thinking there's gonna be some weird crossover with X-Men with him. And I'm like, doubtful, because if y'all decide to start a whole new X-Men franchise, Hugh Jackman too old to be Wolverine anymore.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking to see who are gonna be the new actors for X-Men and how great are they gonna do.
And it's trippy that there's still 2 Fox X-Men movies just sitting around that ain't come out yet, that still gotta come out before any of this shit. There's the Dark Phoenix joint that's coming still in 2019 at some point, and there's the horror New Mutants joint that's coming.
Both we don't need, but we're gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like watching the Netflix shows, like Punisher about to drop. Punisher look like it's about to be tight.
But Punisher was cold.
But no, my point is, but it's coming out, it's gonna be cold, but it's gonna get canceled because it's Netflix.
Canceled when it was cold.
But I'm just saying,
some of them shit was so dropped on the ball. It's like, my nigga, like I can see if Netflix had dropped the ball, and it's just like when Danny Rand got canceled, everybody's like, all right, fool, nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my only point about it is I'm gonna watch it just like I'm gonna watch the next Jessica Jones or the next Punisher.
Knowing it's still gonna get canceled.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Knowing that these X-Men films don't matter at all.
But you ain't watching it begrudgingly.
I'm just gonna watch it
and enjoy it. You gonna watch X-Men films, gonna be like,
it depends.
Fuck up.
It depends. No, son, I've been hard on Fox's X-Men, son. I haven't liked them all like I normally should or would.
I didn't like all of them, but they were decent enough.
I mean, they're cool movies to watch. I'm just saying it's hard. It's like this. I can watch them as movies versus as an X-Men fan. It's hard to watch those movies as an X-Men fan, knowing how much shit they like drastically fuck up and be bothering me about when I'm watching them. So it's like I'm more excited to get to Disney just taking it over than watching the remnants of them still fuck it up.
Fox be like, Wolverine was Professor X's brother. And then
I would be so angry.
I'm just saying, I know Marvel ain't gonna have those same hangups. I'm just very curious, as we talked about previously on here, how are you going to make this make sense given the fact that mutants been around since Nazis? You know what I mean? Yet they've not talked about or spoken about them at all in any of the regards of any of these films. How are you going to explain it? That's the big question mark.
If you go back from mutants been around.
Apocalypse, he's the first one, right? Egyptian like, times and shit.
Beginning of time.
So like, so how do you? So you have all these films of superheroes and all this shit, but the whole racism against mutants thing has never been mentioned. So is it going to be somewhere in game Thanos breaks reality and somehow now the mutant thing is here? Or, I'm just curious to see how they're going to make the transition. Fantastic Four is easy to explain. It's hard to explain X-Men.
Thing they have in the Fantastic Four in a sense.
I mean, it's easy to explain them.
But with the X-Men, they got to be like, what the fuck?
Fantastic Four is not a race.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just 4 people that some shit happened to. You can make them younger. You can make them older. You can have them disappear.
You're talking about a whole culture of people.
A whole race.
Of mutants, dog.
And no one speaks.
And now you have a race, but you have a race within a race because you got the underling mutants that don't get to go on a service.
No. How about this? Not only do we have races within races, they deal with extreme prejudice that has never been touched upon ever. And any parts of any of the in y'all movies go to every facet. We got the magic, we got this cosmic, we got the fucking niggas on the ground, we got high school niggas, we got every facet of the Marvel world existing. And at no point in any of this has it ever been spoken upon the prejudice and the shit that mutants deal with, or the fact that they're out here doing shit. Cause it's not like y'all X-Men, y'all doing something.
Only Black Panther though.
Yeah.
Only Black Panther be like, yeah, fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they be going through it, you know?
So I'm just curious however they crack that code. And once they crack that code, I'm with it. I'm riding. That's what I want. But I watch your old movies in the meantime. News has come out that Lion King will not be a shot-for-shot re-showing.
I don't want it to be that.
I
You know what I
expect
mean?
it can't be.
Yeah, like I didn't even expect them to do that.
I expect it to be a lot of the same, but not all the way the same.
A lot of people thought it was gonna be the same, given that Beauty and the Beast was the same. They've done some things that were the same, so it's like it's a toss up on how Disney gonna do it.
Yeah, like some aspects.
No. I misspoke. They've done some entire movies that have been shot for shot.
I think Beauty and the Beast has been the closest shot for shot, and they're not shot for shot, but I think they're the closest. Because Jungle Book is definitely not.
Yeah,
and
I ain't gonna say definitely not. They got a lot of shit that they took.
Not.
But people were, and Dumbo was supposedly going to be shot for shot. But like people have been wondering and been thinking that it's going to be shot for shot. It's a thing. That's why they announced that it won't be, because it's been a thing.
I know it's a thing, but at the same time, it's like I think that's people like going past their own common sense into their own like crazed fandness of what they want.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say fan. This is like normal people who just expected it. Like people just like not everybody crazy fan. People just expecting it to be shot for shot because some other movies were.
Crazy fans of Lion King, dog.
Some other movies were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, even if a movie is like supposedly shot for shot, I would have to see that. I think still is gonna be like not 100% shot for shot, right?
I mean,
like
people gonna have the expectations, dog. But so that's why I feel like, because some people are trying to go against it. We'd be like, why y'all seeing this when it's the exact same shit? Now there's a fan of us that don't care. We just want to see it in a different light. Disney's like, no, we got to quell that bullshit. No, it's not. We're announcing that it's not. So you have to spend your money now, niggas. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't say, duh, this common sense. I'm like, no, that's good business, Disney. Let niggas know that it's not. So niggas, you know, let's stop the memes.
Not the expectation out early.
Right, let's stop these dumbass, because these memes already popping up.
Yeah.
So let's stop these memes early. No.
Yeah, but they also do show us a shot for shot of the thing you did. Like on a clip. So it's like, oh man.
And that's why people were believing it was shot for shot, because you showed a shot for shot first teaser.
So niggas like, listen, sir, we tease y'all with this shot for shot, but it's not fully shot for shot. But trust me, the shots we use,
like they're gonna use some classic shots. Like, I mean, that's always good to do. I just don't think it's gonna be like just a basically a carbon copy of the fucking older movie.
I can't wait to.
Beauty and the Beast was, dog.
Really? It was it was an exact copy.
I can't say.
Nigga, I can. I've watched it a few times, nigga.
Okay, I need to watch it. I've seen the movie 1,000 times, dog. Like it was really just an exact copy.
They changed like very little things. It was like out of all of them, that bitch was very the same.
I think it is the closest.
It's
like
nigga.
Shot for shot. Okay, I'm gonna watch that today. Like,
nigga, Beauty and the Beast said we gonna get y'all the same movie with just certain things. We gonna like certain shit they changed, like certain shit. But like
with the Civil War, I think.
You know what I mean?
The people of the clocks and shit. Some of the things they changed in that.
But overall, like I was talking off mic about how Mowgli is completely different from the Jungle Book. Like if people who ain't seen Mowgli on Netflix, it's a different story. If you think you know the Jungle Book, you don't know that story. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing that is not. That's a difference. I don't think even Lion King is gonna be that different. They're saying they're gonna revere the parts that everybody love, but do their own thing at other times. Which is that's the part that I'm the most curious about.
Listen, I can't wait till all the hyenas do formation. All right.
Not the hyenas. Beyonce a lion though.
They do formation.
They gonna still do formation. It's gonna be part of the song. Cause they gonna do.
They are bringing in one of the songs from the musical for Nyla to sing, for Beyonce to sing.
Of course, cause you don't get Beyonce
and not have a song. Right.
That just don't make sense.
So yeah.
Like if that's the case, we could have got
So whatever sets up the circumstances for that song to happen is already gonna be some new material that was not in the original by itself. You know what I mean? I've never seen the musical, so I don't know how different the musical is.
The musical, I seen a piece of it, dog, and I heard the soundtrack of it. That shit is powerful.
Word.
That shit, the musical is ridiculous, dog.
That's cool.
Deception. Dog, that shit, dog, it go hard. But this, I don't know how they gonna, because they don't really did that much music in Jungle Book. They kind of hinted to the music. They didn't really do too much of the actual songs in Jungle Book. Like the monkey didn't do his song, the chimpanzee. You know what I mean?
Baloo had his.
Baloo.
They snuck it in.
Wasn't it like understated?
Understated. It's really understated.
It was a whistle.
Yeah, they talked it down, but no, they said that they're gonna keep a majority of the songs. They like, the people want the music of Lion King.
You got it, dog. That. Because we're talking. I want the music of the fucking Jungle Book. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
You know what I mean? I wanna be a human just like you. Man, who don't want to hear that? Man.
Dog, I feel you. I'm not gonna argue with you, dog. It's a
They gave
classic.
us that for, the damn show gave us that for Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast had all the songs.
Yeah, well,
The girl couldn't sing them as well as the chick Belle could in the original, but they had them.
Yeah,
they existed.
Okay.
Y'all stretching Hermione, dog. They should go back to how they did them Disney songs. Y'all could have had some other chick sing for her.
Right.
Them same actors that was voicing the characters weren't singing for these characters in
Y'all
any of these
Color
Disney
Purple?
movies.
Should have sing that.
I'm saying, dog, it would not have been a bad idea to do it. If you got an actor that can't really sing, and you know Disney music is known for the grandiose scale of the singing. Don't got this girl that's half singing up here trying to do Belle songs. That's the kind of thing that kind of blew a lot of people too, was the fact that Hermione could carry a little tune, but she couldn't hit that bit. That's why Jonathan Taylor Thomas had Jason Weaver black ass to sing for him. Jonathan Taylor Thomas ain't had no soul. But Jason Weaver got all the soul. He was Lil Michael Jackson, bitch. He saved Chingy.
And that's what I always wondered, because
the end of Chingy.
I always had like wondered that. I was like, that is not Jonathan Taylor Thomas singing that shit, right? I was like, no fucking way.
Not that much soul. I wanna be a mighty king.
Like, I was surprised. I was like, wait, Jonathan Taylor Thomas? I was like, no.
That nigga transformed in us.
Wait a second. Yeah, like, who is this new Jonathan?
I always knew it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Jason Weaver was the singer, dog. But I ran into more people thinking that Jason Weaver was Simba than thinking that Jonathan Taylor Thomas was.
I thought Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the one singing.
So you thought he was singing?
All the way through.
Off the dump. You get it to the nigga.
I was like, yep, that's my dog from Smart Guy.
You hear me? Summertime switch, bitch. But yeah, so I'm still excited about. I'm excited about the Aladdin joint. I'm excited because those first pictures of Will Smith came out. People was having a whole issue.
Yeah, people were having a connection behind it.
I wasn't mad. I was like, he's black, he's tall, he looks like this.
Dog, and
he's blue, of course.
He already said they're gonna have CGI for him most times, dog. That's just him when he decided to be human.
I figured that.
Right. I was like, what?
Genie was human sometimes and turn himself human sometimes to blend in the original.
He was still blue though.
No. Sometimes he'll turn himself to normal character, normal color. He'll he'll blend in to do some shit. Like he don't do it all the time because he Genie. But I'm saying I gotta see the movie before I judge.
I'm trying to think of when does he transform into a human?
When he be singing.
When he does that song, when he
during the songs and shit. Yeah.
When they came in as Prince Ali, he is a normal color leading Ali in singing with the thing.
Okay.
He does it sometimes. So Will gonna be Will sometimes to sell the fucking movie. That's fine. They're saving that CGI shit, which is good. As long as I know it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I want to see how they're going to do Never Had a Friend Like Me.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure it'll be dope. It has to be. That's an iconic fucking song.
Oh my God, it has to be. I don't know.
Like that's the Genie's song. Like.
Never had a friend, never had a friend, never had a friend.
There's not been that much information about this Aladdin to come out as much as it's come out about other things.
Yeah, they are playing a lot of this shit close to the chest right now. Like, things are gonna start, popping up.
I mean, Hasu's coming out this summer.
Yeah, so we'll see.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
I'm
here for it still, though.
Did y'all hear about Holmes and Watson? This movie apparently is the worst rated movie ever. It was the Will Ferrell and John Riley.
I want to watch that.
I want to still see it.
Of course, I thought it was going to get rated bad, dog. It's
getting rated horrible.
It looks like a bad movie, son.
It's getting rated
horrible. It looks like one of the bad movies that is so good. It's so bad, it's so good.
What is it about?
Sherlock Holmes and Watson, and they just doing a comedy version.
Holmes and Watson.
Yeah, they're doing a comedy version of Sherlock Holmes and Watson with Will Ferrell, Sherlock Holmes, John Riley's Watson.
They got one scene when it was
I mean, if it's trash, it
is trash, but I still think it's funny.
I feel like I'm gonna be very interested in seeing it.
There was one on that said, one clip that said, "A female doctor, unbelievable. We have a real doctor right here." He said,
That's
my
rude.
ladies.
That's
May
so
I offer
rude.
you some heroin?
He go to Trailer D, so
Okay,
you can
let me
people
see.
what we're talking about, man.
Let me see.
It's ignorant, son. It's ignorant, dog.
I might say, like, that was kind of funny. Well, it's the way you said it.
I use Grammarly pretty much every time I type on.
All these goddamn pop-ups, fuck me.
Everybody gotta get paid, man.
You right.
Well, hello, Ron. You out for a jog? Jack Lime!
Wait a minute.
Where's everyone going? Please, I don't have time to talk.
Over to the wrong.
Fire! Cool the fire! Cool the fire! Your Majesty, may I present to you the greatest detective of all time, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. John Watson. I love you. Watson? Oh! What a looker, right?
She is stunning. Sherlock Holmes. His methods are ingenious. Right there. He's a master of disguise. What have you done with Sherlock? Why, Watson? I never left. Amazing. And his mind is brilliant. Angle of approach. Compensate for warp and flow. Termination of mosquito. Well done, Holmes. Oh my God! Watson, stop panicking! Murder in Buckingham Palace. Solve this case in 4 days or I will kill the Queen. Signed, Professor James Moriarty. Come, Watson, we have a killer to catch.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Shall we begin the autopsy? Dr. Grace Hart.
A woman doctor? Impossible. Fortunately, we have a real doctor here. Would you like some heroin?
I have 2 days left to live. Solve this case.
Her Majesty, would you mind if we had a picture together? Watson?
Who's going to take the photograph?
I will take it. You see, it's sort of a self-photograph. He's a real fan. I swear, I never do this. Hey, girl! Hey, girl! Over by the window, the lighting's much better. Yes, yes. Oh, my God! Mother of shit!
What do you expect?
I want to see it.
What do you expect, dog, from niggas that, like, when them two get together, what do they expect, dog, besides some funny, crazy, stupid
shit? That's their comedy. That's their comedy. It's smart doing Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
It's just making them idiots.
They're so smart, they're stupid. Like, it's
like what you thought Dumb and Dumber was, dog?
Now, I will say this. I am kind of over that fucking trope where people are just, like, screaming, ah! It's like, oh, God, okay. I mean, but it does look cool though.
Now the trailer is made to make us want to see it, but I'm with what you saying, Joe. But it's what I'm going to expect from that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going in there to expect it go back. I was just saying this on a ReviewingDAT Show, son. Can shit just be what it is anymore? Why everything gotta always either be classic or poo? Can shit just be stupid and you just enjoy something stupid knowing that it's stupid? Can something just be good?
Y'all like Sharknado? Fuck.
Can something just be cool?
No.
It got to be the best of the best and the smartest of the smart. And the niggas, sometimes niggas want to watch something to have on and just forget. Entertainment's about forgetting real life for a second. I mean, damn.
It has to be the best of the best and make perfect sense or be nothing at all. And that's something that we talk about all the time. We are losing the concept of fucking nuance, dog. Like... just more and more, dog. It either has to be one extreme or the other.
I can walk.
There's no in between.
I can walk and chew bubble gum and watch porn and write dissertations and teach motherfuckers as well as like dumb shit. I mean, people are multifaceted, dog. Our films can be multifaceted. I just wish you gave more black people chances to just do dumb shit and not say, "Oh no, this movie bombed, so now all black people can't make movies." Right. Did you say Men in Black 2 trailer?
No.
An international trailer, I mean to say?
No, I ain't seen it, but I heard it was pretty dope.
It seems interesting. Men in Black International.
I like the concept of other agents finally getting a story being told. Because they're all other agents, you know?
Mm-hmm. And they're over the world. They're all over the world and they show.
I like the guns.
Always remember, the universe has a way of leading you to where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed to be there. Let's do this.
It took me 20 years to find you. How many people can say that? You are the best kept secret in the universe. And I found you, which makes me perfect for this job.
You really think a black suit is going to solve all your problems?
No, but looks damn good on you.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
We are a rumor. Recognizable only as deja vu and dismissed just as quickly. Time to prove yourself, Agent M. We may have a problem in London.
Welcome. MIB.
Love it, I love it.
You will be with Agent H, one of the best ever to wear this suit.
Catching up on my daily meditation. Time for lunch, I think. You hungry?
It's 9:30.
Perfect. Tuesday's taco day.
To the club, step aside. Pop the seats, don't be heavy in the line. VIP, cause you know I got a shot.
We've been compromised, but it's every citizen of this planet at risk.
Come every time you come around my London Bridge.
Side view mirror.
Oh snap! Come every time you come around my London Bridge. Wanna go down like.
If we could all just look right here.
Just drive.
It's gonna be fun. We'll have fun with it.
There should be a big red button around here somewhere.
Found it.
We are the men in black.
Looks like the tables have turned.
That was an incredible catch.
I can see him in this already, especially with your boy from Thor in it.
I mean, they're both from Thor.
Yep.
That's Thor and Valkyrie.
Yeah.
You know how cool it must be to just be on another movie with your people?
Hey, we're making this money, guys.
I am rich. I know you rich.
Come on, guys. I'll buy you a drink tonight.
Right, we partying.
Agents
That's
H&M.
cool.
Agents H&M. That's ignorant. So, yeah, I'm for it. I'm with it.
Cool.
I love that they're expanding the world, and I love that they're not pretending like the other men in black don't exist. We're just on this side of the world doing us, like you said.
And this story, because there's other agents in the own division that could have had stories if they wanted to. But, you know, the fact they go international, like, of course.
It works.
Yeah.
Surprised it ain't a TV show.
I mean, it was that cartoon.
Just let it be good. That's all.
Right. And I'm going to give it a shot. You know, some people don't give reboots a shot, and I'm not always a fan of reboots in general.
And it's not even really a reboot.
It's both. It's like a reboot / sequel. Because
Yeah,
you're rebooting the franchise, but not the story necessarily.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
re-release, I guess.
Nah, re-release would be the same movie coming out again.
Okay, well, it's just a re-something.
It's a resetting. Maybe they reset. Well, I'm gonna say it's a re-something, like you said, because reboot.
It's a redo.
We're gonna call it a lightweight sequel.
It's a revival.
It's a revival. It's a revival. That's what it really is. So yeah, I'm here for it, dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was Bats Nerd Out Moment. So what's up with them sports?
Sports! Fuck yeah!
Sports!
I don't know what's going on about.
All right, number one, we got to talk about the Saints. They clinched the division. They have the number 1 seed in the division over KC, Kansas City, which means that we get a bye week and all our games are home games.
All right, in the dome,
So every game we play for the next 2 games in the home games.
The city gonna be popping.
It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
On top of that,
And shouts out to the idiots that were actually taking that last game seriously.
Yeah, they were hard up
people.
about that.
That's certain people that just you can tell that's when you know real bandwagoners.
Right, because real fans, real niggas, I
already
knew
know.
always like, nigga, no, son, this is
we're good.
We good.
And also that's when you know people that
It's
don't
an
really know
easy
sports
game.
either. That's back to again, real bandwagoners. Because like these are professional bandwagoners, but they don't know anything about the sport or anything about the team. Because if you know anything about sports, you will see that the Saints had started their 2nd and 3rd string players. You know what I'm saying?
3rd string. Say that.
You know what I
Against
mean?
1st stringers.
Right, for real.
Because we already clinched. We already synced our shit.
Keep it on football. Reid, man, Eric Reid, he got another drug test again. I'm like for the 8th time again.
That's nigga who keep getting drug tested because he keeps speaking out on the NFL, right?
Yeah, he plays wow. He was just down here with B Mike in DC for the Studio B photo shoot at the Whitney Plantation.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So respect to that brother. He's still out there doing it big.
For people not from here, there's a guy, this cat B Mike, man, he's a real known cat here and big in the artist community. And one thing that he does is take at the top of every year he's starting to do this annually apparently. He takes a group of artists, young artists and black artists, and takes them out to the Whitney Plantation out here to remember what was, as well as what we can be, et cetera, et cetera. And this year, like you said, I'm out in DC, as well as your boy was one of the people he took along on this little track. So like, yeah, shouts out to all of them and that whole like, I hope he keeps it going. So that's a fire concept for him to do.
Shouts out to Floyd Mayweather because that boy took his boxing international and went into he took his first fight international into Japan. He said he respect Japan, respect the fighting style, and he went up against the top kickboxer in the league at the time. What's his name was Takasha.
But caveat here, son, he wouldn't let him kickbox.
Not 6'9". All right.
That's the thing that he's pulling. He's making these people like he made
But
your
the
boy
thing is,
not fight.
like, it's not like he can't kickbox. He can't kickbox like to the leg.
He couldn't kickbox, dog. He was he making these niggas that aren't boxing ain't their first thing and making them box the best boxer in the world. Like, come on, son. Gotta throw that out there, son.
Son. Because like the way how bad he beat him,
he boxed the fuck out of him.
He didn't have to box him, son.
him. No, he just scienced him.
He
boxing.
Pieces and laid him.
He boxing scienced him, but what I'm saying is, dog, this man mind is kickboxing science, dog. So he's taking people to his arena with big names, and it's business. It's a fire business.
Name,
that's money that he's making. He's making great money, but it's kind of like, wait, nigga, you ain't really fighting them how they fight.
Is he challenging those people, or are those people challenging him?
I believe it's a situation of both.
He came to the Tokyo nigga, but I think McGregor came to him.
Okay, because I feel like if a nigga is challenging you, then fucking whip his ass.
No, he got inspired by the McGregor thing to do this thing with the kickboxing undefeated nigga. So and he made it known that this was an exhibition. He made it known it was an exhibition. They don't count on their records to or fro, you feel? But that's one that kind of got me because, like I said, McGregor was talking shit, so you had to handle him. But like, I'm like, son, you took this kickbox out of kickboxing and made him box you, and y'all all made good money. Y'all made good money, but it's like, man, that's not as amazing.
I saw the fucking round. He didn't even last a round. He didn't last.
He lasted as long as Mayweather allowed him to last.
Dude,
dog,
it was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
But hey, kicked his ass on to the next.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to my dog LeBron, who's still been holding down the West, and that's what the thing is. I'm pretty sure he's going to the playoffs, dog. But if LeBron goes to the championship, that will show that he is like one of the greatest of all time, if nothing else, because he has conquered both the East and the West. No one has ever done that. Shout out.
Now this was part of this. The only sports I had was the fact that he said it. He said, "I'm the greatest of all time."
Is it getting to that point where he can say things like that?
Hey, talk your shit. Yeah, that's all I can say is talk your shit. I'm all here for
LeBron. Whenever you've not seen LeBron in the last 8 years, not in the championship.
I'm all here for black confidence. I'm all here for black confidence, dog. If you want to talk your shit, LeBron.
Especially if you've been backing it up.
Yeah, you LeBron. You ain't like just anybody talking your shit.
You're not just anybody.
Most times you gotta stay humble. So if you want to talk some, hey,
if you talking,
always talk your shit.
Shit,
talk your shit this time.
Oh yeah, dog. Shout out to my dogs, James Harden. That boy dropped 44 points last night and had the game at an end of 145 to 144. So shout out to that boy. They calling that boy the killer assassin like Kobe right now. And last but not least,
beard, nigga.
I mean, if you gotta fear the beard, bro.
Fear the beard.
Yeah,
last but not least, man.
Who'd have thought too? Like he really like.
He used to be the 6th man for OKC when it was Durant, Russell, Ibaka, and them. He was the 6th man.
I remember seeing him, but like now he's
the man.
The man.
Yeah, he's the man.
That nigga.
Even with Chris Paul on the team, he is the man.
Chris Paul shit. Oh, I mean, okay, nice. I see how you said it. Okay, for a second I thought it was Chris Paul shit. I was like, holy shit.
No, not no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a number 1 guy on your squad.
But you still shining.
You're the man.
Pulling it
You're
up.
the man of this team.
Feel it?
Last but not least, man, that fucking ref that made that kid cut his hair with the dreadlocks. That shit right there. Man, fuck that dude. I'm glad he's suspended from everything in wrestling. I'm glad he's fired. And if I was a coach, the coach was a bitch ass nigga.
The coach was a hoe for not standing up for his student, dog. Cause like that it didn't even make sense. The nigga tried to be like the hair doesn't grow naturally. That is dreads. That's how hair grows. So you just trying to hate on. You don't want to see a nigga with some dreads win this and whoop this white boy ass right quick because you know that's what's about to happen. Because he already had the inherent other racist shit going on with him. So I'm like, dude, you shouldn't even be around kids. They already got some racist shit going on that's been put on. What's the word? That's been documented. And now, like, you coming for this dude, and once again, as they say, cutting off his identity just for your own little twisted,
for your win, dog,
for your ego.
Right.
You want a team to win that bad, dog? That's your student,
Son. And that's some traumatizing shit they have to go through because, like, as the student, because you like, dog, like, I can't let my team down, but fuck, this is still me. Right, that's ill to put that man in that position, dog.
I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna be so droll afterwards.
You hear me? I think D was saying that shit, how, like, the coach a hoe.
Yeah, the coach could have really made it to where the student should have wrestled and, like, not had to cut his fucking hair, dog. Like, they got all kind of ways that they should have made it work, but just didn't. They were very negligent in handling that situation. It was just all stupid. It's fucked up.
The coach had a leg to stand on, and the fact that he didn't stand on the dog say everything.
Yeah.
Bitch ass.
It's just crappy.
You know what I'm saying? And you said they got that Michael Jordan documentary.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dropping, dog. That's gonna be
that be look fire.
That'd be a 6-part series, I think, as well. And that bitch, oh man, it's gonna be amazing. The things they're gonna tell about from his gambling to him slapping players in the locker room.
No, like Jordan was a dick, yo. Like that's one thing I learned when I got older too. Like he was a dick.
Man, he was smacking niggas in the locker room. That's hilarious.
Beating niggas up. He ain't the first either. Kobe used to beat a couple of niggas up, you know what I'm saying, in the locker room.
Niggas, I'm on my alpha. I'm on my alpha male shit.
I mean, but I feel like in an aggression of any sport that's like that. Because, you know, like, Mark was telling me stories of niggas fighting in wrestling. And I was like, like real fighting? I was like, yeah, niggas fighting.
Yeah, take it. And I still ain't saying condone that shit, but it's interesting ripples to the story. Because, you know what I mean? Oftentimes, you know, I love when you give us the story of whomever.
Of this hero icon.
Who just a success. You know, whether it's like you said you saw Vice recently and it was really good.
Oh, Vice was,
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking great.
But what I'm saying is like that. Those are interesting to me. Like, what's your backstory? I'll watch anybody's story. When they say based on true events, you kind of got my attention. If it's not comic book, biopics are my other like favorite genre of film. Cause like that's the ones that connect to me because oftentimes we trying to do the same shit, thrive, fight the odds. You know, oftentimes when shit go bad, we be like, oh man, I guess it's gonna add, you know, to the good. A fire ass movie is gonna add drama to the movie about my life. Yeah. So you really hoping you going through this shit and seeing other people go through shit. You know what I mean? To, you know, kind of inspire yourself, whether there was a hero or a villain. So you had me at just that. Then it's Michael Jordan, who was very controversial in certain regards.
But also the greatest fucking player to ever do it.
Besides LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James said he the GOAT, bitch. LeBron said I'm the GOAT. That's all I'm saying.
I hate to see them two play each other, dog.
They could have a boxing match with Lazy Bone and 21 Savage.
There we go. Set up a fucking boxing match.
With Lil Mom fucking Bow Wow too. We have a whole deal. Boy, they got a lot of fodder for the celebrity death match that Ice Cube doing, dog. A lot. Feel me? But we about to get up out of here, dog.
I vote for one more sport in it.
What's up?
Pacquiao about to fight again.
Who he's about to fight?
Yeah, I saw that.
He's about to fight Adrian Broner.
Some black, yeah. That he been Broner was one of Floyd.
Is that the same weight class?
I don't know. I feel like Broner look a little swollen.
I'm like, I think Broner's big, right?
He's bigger than Pacquiao now.
They're about to fight?
Yeah.
Pacquiao trying to do that Floyd shit.
Retirement, 40 years old.
He trying to do that Floyd shit.
That's not good. I don't think he should do it.
Floyd ain't fighting young guns and shit. Like,
really
Floyd is very specific about what he doing right now.
It really depends on the weight class, dog. Because if I remember, like Manny is a smaller boxer, dog. Like he's fit, like he's damn near like 0.2% body fat.
Yeah.
But he's still small in terms of weight classes, dog, and that shit matters.
I mean, he's
and Adrian
Floyd.
Ain't Adrian big?
He got size. He does have size. He might drop. He might drop for this fight just off the money that he gonna make.
All right.
D is in awe. D is in awe. Question I want to throw at y'all. We have a question of the day, dog. There was this mandate in one of these states that's arguing about whether women should be lawfully forced to take up their husband's last name. And I just wonder, like, is that a big deal to y'all? Like the woman taking your last name?
No.
Yes.
All right. So what y'all said on that?
I just literally don't care, dog. Like I only care if it matters for like important like tax stuff and things like that. Like if that makes that type of process easier overall, then I guess I care about it. But in terms of caring about just, I mean, at a base level, whether she has my last name or not, if she was really just hard up about not having my name, I guess I would probably ask her why. But if the reason made sense, then I guess I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, do women really care about that? Like, is that like a thing now where we're just not about to be taking last names or something?
I mean, it's been a rising thing about the last name thing because, you know, that kind of comes from the property aspect of what marriage was at one point and why you got to take on the last name and such. Because even with us growing up, we grew up in the hyphen rising age.
Yeah,
you
like,
know what I mean?
people do hyphens and shit.
But
so
no,
like,
but that's what we're used to. Our grandparents, they weren't doing that hyphen shit. So what I'm saying is,
Migos paying the bills, so he got to take most of the legal shit. So his name
that's
got to be old.
That's another side to it.
dynamic.
But what I'm saying is, it's not. All I'm saying is, we can't say that's a thing now because we grew up in the age. You know, things become things. So
I just don't think it matters.
You know,
if you don't want to take the last name, if you want to use a hyphen or something completely different, then that's your prerogative.
You're still mine.
Yeah,
You're still mine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I mean, as far as taking it out of the law,
making it a law,
or making it a law to where they have to take your last.
I think that's tripping. I think that's out the box.
Last name, it seems a little over the top to make it a law.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. I just don't care about it that deeply.
I wouldn't make it a law, but I like my kid to have my last name. I don't care if it's hyphenated.
Well, it ain't about your kid. It's your wife.
Yeah, your wife.
My wife?
Yeah, it's not your kid.
I don't give a fuck what my wife's last name be.
So you thought we were talking about kid the whole time? No, we're talking about the wife.
That man,
yeah,
what
dude.
you want with my last name? You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, I really you don't have my last name, so we ain't got to do this tax bracket shit. We can kind of get this money on split ways.
But if you married, taxes work to your advantage.
I mean, put like this though, dog. Because the thing is,
but you don't even have to use your you can just say you're married. You don't have to necessarily have her have your last name to get those tax benefits.
All right, then,
you're married still on paper.
So then we just be married. Yeah, we can do that.
he said we can do that.
Like, it really doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I can only see it
We can
mattering.
hyphenate together, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, doesn't matter though. Like, things are changing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so fuck it, fuck that.
He said we can hyphenate together. Some people are doing that too.
Yeah, we can hyphenate together.
Sometimes some cats.
So
Some cats
I are like that.
some cats are taking their woman's last name into account now that they're married, as well, like hyphenating it together.
Because we all a joint family. We joining families together. My family and your family.
That's how Hispanic people do it in their culture. The kids tend to take both names.
Yeah, that's why they names fucking like 12.
Yeah.
Whatever helps you fucking sleep, dog. Like, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
real talk. Whatever floats your boat.
Floats your boat.
I just stand by exactly what you said. Don't make it a law. Like,
Yeah,
if I marry someone and she say I don't want your last name, okay, baby. If I marry someone, she say I want your last name, okay. Baby. I'm not in the business of controlling anyone, male or female.
Yeah, that's a very pointless law to have. Like, we can make laws about much more effective shit.
But it's the same. But we have a lot of dumb laws, like abortion laws. The fact that we're saying we could send you to jail if you abort.
That's what I'm saying though.
It's
Yeah,
like,
like they got laws that we could really be focusing on and changing and making better for everybody, but
instead we're adding
this isn't one.
Trying to add dumber laws.
Yeah, this is just like one more stupid law. So
You feel me?
yeah, pass.
Hard pass on the law. And once again, baby, you could do what you want to do. Straight up and down. That's all they got to say on that. And big ups to black women, dog. We love y'all. Even they got a lot of us that are stupid. We love y'all.
Don't see no black woman around me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she stole from me.
Come I didn't say this. I didn't say this in black in the Bats NerdOut moment. Young Justice dropped 3 new episodes.
Oh yeah.
I'm amped for that. Young Justice is back. Oh my goodness. If you don't know, go know. Young Justice is the shit. But yeah, we getting up out this bitch, man. It's that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all the social media platforms besides Facebook at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Outlaw. You ain't gonna find me, but on Facebook, you know the name. I said it already. Hit us up at FLYWITHBATS@gmail.com because we want y'all to be part of the conversation. You dig? You feel me? We're still open to y'all. We want to see who out there. We want to talk to y'all. We want to see what's on y'all mind. You feel me? I think that's it, man. So, for 72 sideA, I'm outie.
And for 72 sideA, it's your boy D Mac. Catch me on Instagram at FrenchBird.kid and at your dig 504. You can check out every single thing that I be doing. And on Facebook, my name is Devin and McCoy, and I'm probably not gonna talk to you unless you say something important. So yeah, that's all for side A. I'll see you on side B.
It's your boy AlphaJo, Posse Wine. I date grown women.
Straight up.
72 sideA. I'm out this bitch.
Mm-hmm. And also, man, if you're in the New Orleans area and you call yourself a spitter, you call
yes.
yourself
a
spitter.
Yes. Listen, everyone, listen out. Check this out. If you, like he said, are in the New Orleans area and think you have what it takes to have some serious spitting bars, come at the motherfucking 3 Palms Bar and Grill at Give me 2 seconds.
And in future episodes, he's going to say this at the top.
Yeah.
At the tizzle.
At the tizzle.
At the very
This
top.
for people who made it this far, if you're in the New Orleans area. Yeah, but if you like nigga rap battles, dog, my dog, he started a rap battle joint called Category 5. Said 3 Palms.
Yeah,
Bar and Grill.
3813 Tulane Avenue up in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's area code 504, zip code 70119. We got drink specials, dog.
Wait, why'd you just give him area code?
I don't know.
I'm
I'm just trying to promote everything. Like, take I-10 West, 16 East. But nah, man, Category 5 bars. Come check it out if you get top spitters. We're going to do the first round. After the first round, if you got what it takes to make it to the second round, you do win prizes. Each round, you go ahead. And at the end, we'll have a final champion at the end of the few weeks ahead. So come fuck with us.
Come fuck with it, man.
Hosted by me, your boy,
AlphaJo. If you're out in the streets and you're looking for heat,
you can find me your own Category 5 in the street.
You hear me? See, my nigga still freestyle. But anyway, we out for now, man. Yeah.
Just like the army. Most real niggas know, most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just ask Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If they don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. It is real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.